Spark the brain, 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 spark the brain. We here. Spark the brain, spark the brain, spark the brain. It's the third round RPB. I don't know if they ready for this one, man. We gotta switch it up on them a little bit. You know what I'm talking about? Have a seat at the master's table. We ain't asked for no seat. We went and built up our own. You see, it's rather stable. You got 2 eyes, 2 ears, you know the rest. Look, listen, and observe, but also respect. In God we trust. It's obvious. The money ain't the root of all evil, but lack thereof. That's why they deprive you of resources. Why they focus on streams of income, at least 3 sources. We certified, we solidified. And they say they created hip-hop, but all that shit is lies. Cause every element came before the development of what we callin' hip-hop now. It's all relevant to all the topics we gon' touch on. Spoiler alert, as we play this album, ain't no club songs. Boy, that hurt, but this ain't no conscious album. It's just that real shit, that Black God mantra album. I hope y'all feel this. Spark the brain, 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 spark the brain. Spark the brain, spark the brain, spark the brain. Spark the brain, spark the brain, spark the brain. Spark the brain, spark the brain, spark the brain. Spark the brain, spark the brain, spark the brain. Spark the brain, spark the brain, spark the brain. My mind is spark the brain, spark the brain.
The masters, the masters, the masters, the masters.
Peace. This is the Black Dot, father, author, writer, poet, MC, one half of the dynamic duo, the #1 father and son podcast, Urban X TV. I am super excited about the new release, The Master's Table, by Sincere Love to God and RP Beats. This album is going to be crazy. It's the follow-up to The Spear and The Shield. Already know what time it is. It's got some dope pieces on it. You're going to love it. Also on the album is yours truly, The Black Dot. So you want to go to the Masters RSVP and secure your copy now. They got a bundle package. You get a backdrop, you get a poster, you get the digital download, you get the physical copy, you get a hoodie. The whole process is really crazy. So RSVP to Masters RSVP, and you can get that dope album, My Sincere Love to God and RP Beats, The Master's Table. You will never be disappointed at how dope this project is going to be. Peace.
Have a seat at the master's table. We ain't asked for no seat. We went and built up our own. You see, it's rather stable. You got 2 eyes, 2 ears, you know the rest. Look, listen, and observe, but also respect. In God we trust. It's obvious. The money ain't the root of all evil, but lack thereof. That's why they deprive you of resources. Why they focus on streams of income, at least 3 sources. We certified, we solidified. And they say they created hip-hop, but all that shit is lies. Cause every element came before the development of what we callin' hip-hop now. It's all relevant to all the topics we gon' touch on. Spoiler alert, as we play this album, ain't no club songs. Boy, that hurt, but this ain't no conscious album. It's just that real shit, that Black God mantra album. I hope y'all feel this.
Masters.
Master elements.
Racism, white supremacy is a dynamic system for the ultimate purpose of white genetic survival on the planet. White supremacy.
In an evil system, a system that is designed deliberately to produce evil thoughts, to produce animosity, to produce violence,
dedicate lives to the study of the history.
They didn't tell us that if you give up the man, you're going to take one of these things and it's worse and it will destroy your nation.
The right way is clearly distinct from error.
Racism is a competitive relationship between groups of people who are competing for the ownership and control of resources, wealth, and power.
Master Element.
Listen, man, this ain't no conscious album. It's just that real shit, that Black God Mantra album. I hope y'all feel
it is. Facts.
Going on, DJ RP Beats.
Yes, sir. We in the building. We in the building, man. Long overdue. Long overdue. Long overdue, sir. Yes. Yeah. Shout out to the Black family. Shout out to everybody that's been checking.
Welcome, family, to the Master's Table. Everybody gather around. Everybody have a seat. Prepare to get you some food for thought. We gonna vibe out. We gonna rock out. As y'all see, I'm out my seat for this one. I'm on my bullshit, but I want to welcome everybody. Appreciate everybody joining us tonight. Whether you watching me on Instagram, whether you checking us out on the YouTube, if you watching us on Facebook, if you watching us on Twitter, we appreciate all y'all. We appreciate all the energy, the love, the support for this new project, the Master's Table. It has been a labor of love, and we are proud to present this gift that was given to us to you all. So appreciate everybody for tapping in. We're gonna have a good time tonight, man. I got me a little bottle of Douce. You know what I'm saying?
I got the Baileys. I got the Baileys on deck. You know what I mean?
Baileys on deck. You know what I mean? If you're in the crib and you're chilling, you're somewhere safe, you know what I mean? You got yourself a little drink or something, pour you a little drink right now. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't a drinker, get you some tea or something. Whatever you do to get into your zone, get into your little vibe, pour you a little tea, you know what I mean? Get you some water with some lemon, or get you some Douce, get you some Baileys, you know what I'm saying? However you want to do it. You want to roll something, you want to light something, now would be a good time to do so. Because we about to rock out with y'all. We about to vibe out with y'all. So welcome, family. Welcome to the Master's Table virtual listening party. We appreciate y'all for being here with us.
Shout out to the family. Shout out to Mama Love. Shout out to my sis, Crown 808. Yes. Brother Peter Ogun in the building.
Gotta shout out the whole family.
Family, man. Second son, whole family, man.
Peace and reparations. Brother Raheem Shabazz is in the building. Great Black Shark is in the building.
Salute.
Real hip hop. Mind Food is back. Shout out to my dude Jerome, the Melvin Air podcast is in the building.
Salute.
Shout out to my sister, Nicey Girl. She in the building. Hold on. Let me get my buttons correct. My buttons is acting slow for a minute. There go Nicey Girl right there.
Okay.
We got our beloved sister, the Goddess D is in the building right there.
Salute, sis.
My partner right here, Crown 808, is in the building.
Crown 808.
The whole broadcast family. You know what I mean? If you're here right now, you're officially a cast member. You know what I mean? If you're here right now, you're rocking with us, or you watching this on the replay, you tapped in with us, consider yourself a God cast member, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
You're all cast members. This is family here. Shout out to my homegirl, some chick named Star. Listen.
Oh, yeah, Star.
If you got your Master's Table hoodie or you got any type of Master Elements merch, make sure you go throw that on right now. Now would be a good time to throw that on while you're pouring your drink and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Who we got right here? Down in the sports?
Okay.
In the sports talk? Hey,
Brother Chris, left-handed in the building. Left-handed.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Insight change. Peace to the gods. We here.
Peace to the God.
We here. Peter Ogun. Shout out to you.
Yes, sir. Yes,
We
sir.
got the master's table. That's what we talk about. That's what we talking about.
Facts.
Who else we
Nope.
got? Cynthia J is in the building. Let us know who we
Peace.
got. Let us know what
Salute.
city y'all in.
Where
Let
y'all
us
coming
know.
from?
Let us know what's your favorite joints off the album so far. If you had a chance to tap in,
Yep.
you know what I mean. Shout out to Frankie Smalls in the building. Mama
Peace.
Love.
Peace. Peace.
Shout out to Mama Love. My creator is here in the building, of course, showing love and support. Peace to my mama.
Peace.
Yes,
Peace.
indeed.
Peace.
Some chick named Star said she got her sweatshirt on. Yes, indeed.
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
indeed.
She got the class. She got the classic photo with the Elements joint
Okay,
all day.
Goddess Deep said she got the Ciroc on deck.
Yeah, sis. Harlem Fresh in the building.
Jackie
Harlem
Lee.
Fresh.
Harlem Fresh. Shout out to Harlem Fresh.
Oh yeah.
Masculinity Clothing. Appreciate you tapping in, sir.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. You in the building.
Nikki the God is in the
There's Nikki. Salute.
Nikki the God. You know what I mean? Hey, yo, so check it out. This is what I'm going to do real quick because we about to get into this thing. So this is what I'm going to do real quick, right? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to be inviting y'all to come on stage with us, to come have a seat at the master's table with us.
Right.
As we go through the broadcast. But right now, I'm finna drop this link inside the YouTube chat. And the only person that I need to pull up a seat at the table right now is our brother Second Son. I need Second Son to report to the master's table immediately. Somebody Second Son, tell Second Son he need to report to the master's table immediately so we can set this thing off right.
Yes, sir.
Oh man.
The God.
Check it out. Check it out. If you're wondering why I'm turned up, if you're wondering why I'm in the house with my shades on and all that, getting my drink on and all that, you over here on IG, I would suggest you come over here to the YouTube channel so you can get the full experience. We having a virtual listening party for the
Facts.
album.
Facts.
My brother DJ RP Beats. Salute to the IG family.
Facts. Shout out to the whole family, man. Shout out to the whole family. Oh man, this is the moment, man. We've been working ever since the Spear and the Shield. We've been working to keep bringing that black empowerment music to the people, man. You know, and this is a moment. Dr. Ma'at.
Dr. Ma'at is in the digital building. Peace to the queen.
Peace to the queen.
Dr. Ma'at.
Yes.
Peace.
Yes.
Thank you.
Peace. Salute.
Hold on, who that? That must be my cousin or somebody. I see it say Stevens family. That look like somebody from the bloodline.
Okay.
Shout out to the whole Stevens tribe.
Shout out to the family.
Shout out to the whole Stevens tribe. What's going on, cuzzo? I don't even know who that is, but it's one of y'all. That's one of my cousins.
Harlem Fresh.
Yes,
Harlem
indeed.
Fresh. Harlem Fresh.
Man. The family is here.
Yes, sir.
The family is here. Somebody tell Second Son to report to the master's table. I dropped the link inside the chat. I'm gonna drop it one more time for the God.
Where you at, Second Son? Come on. Come on
Drop
in.
the link one more time for the God. We're gonna be bringing y'all up to the table so y'all could give us y'all feedback. Let us know what y'all think about the album and all of that stuff. Just celebrate with us in general. So stay tuned in with us. We're gonna be dropping the link in the chat throughout the broadcast so people could tap in with us and let us know what y'all thinking, how y'all feeling. You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. Shout out to my brother Jay Perfect in the digital building, man. My brother Jay Perfect, man. Peace to the God.
Peace.
Chicago PD in the building. What's going on?
We got Chicago in the building. All right.
What's going on?
All right. Facts.
Yes, indeed. Hey, where's Second Son at, man? Somebody tell Second Son to pull up.
Come on, Second Son. Pull up. Let's go. Where you at, bro?
Somebody tell Second Son to pull up, man.
Oh, my dad is on. There's my dad. Jersey in the building. Hey, Dad.
Okay.
Peace. Jersey in the building. That's my dad.
Peace. Man.
Okay. The family's really in the building now. Peace from Florida. Okay. Shout out to Florida in the building.
Legendary
Okay,
Mix.
legendary mix.
Listen, this link's for you too.
Portier.
Portier, you gotta click the link, bro. You gotta
Come
click the
on
link.
in. Come on in.
You pull up the seat at the master's table. 48, the legendary mix. That's our engineer extraordinaire. We've been working with him for all 3 of these projects. He's responsible for the sound quality, for that knock, you know, the overall quality experience that you get when you hear Master's Elements project. That's our brother legendary mix. Y'all gotta make sure y'all hit him up. All my artists out there.
Facts.
You know what
Facts.
I mean? Y'all can't be putting out these janky sounding projects. You know what I mean? It's 2023. You got to get that legendary mix.
Facts.
You got to get that legendary mix.
Shout out to my bro Trevor, man. North Carolina, Charlotte. That's my family. Insight Change. Yeah, that's Trev. What's up, bro? Peace, King.
Yes. Thank you, Great Black Shark. Just a reminder for everybody, as y'all coming in here, still need you to hit that like button, as per usual. Still need y'all to share this out on your social media platforms and let everybody know that we are live. Yes, indeed. And we're going to need y'all, if you're not subscribed to this channel, this might be your first time here. Click that subscribe button. If you're watching us on Facebook, watching us on Twitter, head on over to the YouTube channel. Same thing, Instagram. Head on over to the YouTube channel. Click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so y'all can be reminded when we go live with new episodes. We got all different types of content on this channel right here, man. It's Black Empowerment, strictly nothing but Black Empowerment going on over here. So you definitely want to be subscribed and stay tapped in. Yes, Dr. Oya Mahat is in the building. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Hey, we got the God Portier legendary mix. We still waiting on Second Son though. Where's Second Son at?
It's God Portier.
Pull up.
Peace.
He must have hit that back button.
Where you go, Port?
He must have hit that back button. He'll be back.
Okay.
He'll be back. When you on the mobile device, you can't hit that back button. It's gonna take you out the whole. Joint. But man, is y'all ready to get in? Is y'all ready to get into this new album, The Master's Table? Should I skip the intro and wait for Second Son to get here? Because Second Son seems like he might be a little busy right now.
Yeah, where is he, man?
I know he's gonna be here. So should we skip that for now and get back? Oh, hold on. He at the bottom over here. I ain't even see him. My bad. We got the guard right here.
Oh, okay. Oh. Peace, God. Oh, we got both of the gods on. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, Portier. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm in the building. I was having trouble with the mic for a hot second, but I think
not you having technical.
NBC. Yeah, a little bit. NBC.
Yes. Peace.
Real quick. Starting with Portier, then Second Son. Just introduce yourself.
Yeah. This Portier, legendary mix. You know what I mean? Audio engineer, extraordinaire. Been doing it since like 03, 04. You know, just a magician on the boards. You know what I'm saying? Trying to do my thing.
Second Son.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Peace to the gods.
Peace.
You know what I mean? Hey, peace, Master Table. You know what I mean? You already know we doing it, baby. Let's get it in, baby.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Peace to the God.
Yes, to the gods.
Peace.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? I'm super excited, man. Don't pay me no mind. Y'all know I'm the good brother. I'm the good brother, Second Son. That's second with a K.
K.
Mm.
You know what I mean? S-U-N.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get it in.
That's right.
What y'all need from me? A good word or what? What we doing?
For those that don't know, man, it's our brother Second Son, man. He's the one that you hear on the intro to the Master's Table album, who sets the table, who sets the mood. You know what I mean? For what y'all about to hear. And so we about to get right into it. But look, this is the problem that I'm already seeing going to happen, and I don't want the stream to be janky. So we only going to bring up a maximum of 2 people at a time, and then we're going to rotate and let everybody come in and chime in.
Right.
All right. So So right now, I want all of us to mute our mics so we could go ahead and get into this without no interruptions and nothing. You know what I'm saying? So everybody hit the mute button on their mic. Let it be known. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. The master's table. Let all the master students gather around the master's table and let's eat the master elements. We invoke the spirits of the master teachers, Harriet Tubman, Sojourner Truth, Francis Cress Welsing, Joy DeGruy, Queen of Four, My Eye, the Fig Tree, Mama Peel, Shahrazad Ali, Marcus Mosiah Garvey, Noble Drew Ali, Elijah Muhammad, Teen X, peace to the gods and earth. And this is your good brother, second son. That second with a K. S-U-N. The master's table. Walk with me. Sincere love to God. The master's table. And DJ RP. Let it be known. Beats. The master's table. And so everybody loved that intro, man. We getting crazy feedback on that intro. My bad. Y'all can unmute y'all mics. Y'all can unmute y'all mics. And so, family in the chat, let us know if there was any glitches, if it froze up at all while that was playing. Just type a number 7 if it was cool. If it wasn't cool, type a number 1. Type a number 7 if y'all heard that perfectly fine. And if there was some issues, type a number 1. Because on my end, I seen it was a little bit freezing up and stuff. But we've been getting a lot of great feedback on that intro right there, man. How you feeling, second son?
Man, I feel like new money, baby. I'm with the gods. Sure, I mean, I'm feeling like brand new money. You understand? It's all good, man. Hey, I'm feeling the vibes. Like I feel like this is something that's, of course, it's historical. You know what I mean? But I feel like this is gonna be one that, yeah, man, for the record. I'm talking about 10, 20 years on down the line, the grandbabies and all that. You know what I mean? Gonna be able to look back at that master's element, you know, the whole issue, and be able to grab some type of inspiration from it all, man. Cause listen, on this album in particular, but you already know the Spear and the Shield had me locked and loaded. But the content, brother, like, it's so informative and inspirational and educational. You know what I mean? It's like all that wrapped in one on top of some fire tracks, like some fire beats. You know what I mean?
Facts.
And again, the content, like what we talking about here. You know what I'm saying? Like it's legendary, brother. I'm honored to be a part of the whole shebang, man. Straight up. Peace to the God.
Peace to the gods.
We honored to have you as part of the project, and I didn't even know that you was going to be a part. Stop this. We gotta stop this. I don't know if it's on your end, but on my end, it's definitely freezing up. Let me take care of that right there, real quick. Let me see. Hold on, y'all, because I don't want the jankiness, man. I gotta kick y'all out. I gotta kick y'all out off the stage, man. I'm sorry. I gotta kick y'all off the stage, man, because I just don't want it to be janky. And so I think we're just gonna be able to bring one person at a time. But what I was saying was RP, for those of you that don't know, RP know how to keep a secret. If you don't want nobody to know something, you could definitely tell RP he ain't gonna say a word.
Tell me.
I didn't even know that him, Portier, and Second Son was working together on that intro, unbeknownst to me. I heard it the same way that y'all heard it. Well, I heard it a little bit before y'all, but you know what I mean. I heard it at the last minute in the ninth inning, but it was perfect. It was perfect, man. So RP, man, why you get down like that?
Well, you know, basically, you know, as a producer, you know what I do, man. You know, when I'm in the process of creating, man, a lot of things come and I heard Second Son as clear as day. I heard him as clear as day. I was like, how we gonna set this one off, you know? And you know, I heard his voice clear as day, man, and I was like, you know what? Let me get it. Let me connect with that brother and let's create history. And I'm so glad that, you know, we were able to do it and it's resonating with the people, man. Definitely love it. And I'm proud of it. I'm proud of the work. I'm proud of what we're doing in terms of, you know, speaking that truth to power. And that's the whole purpose of the Master Elements movement. You know, and I want to thank all the family for supporting, you know, the last project, the Spear and the Shield, and now this project, the Master's Table. We're only gonna get more stronger from here. And you know, we need to do a tour, and it's time for us to hit that road, and we definitely need that support. So that's the next level for us.
Yes, indeed. Portier, what you got, man?
Yeah, no, I think a tour is definitely in order, man. I need that. Y'all need to hit the road, start spreading the message, spread that word. You know what I'm saying? The heat is too undeniable. This project was, I told you earlier, Sincere, like the bars was always there, but for some reason, you know, the ancestors spoke to you on this. You know what I'm saying? I could definitely hear you reached out for something else. You know what I'm saying? But now, yo, it's a magnificent project, bro.
And you called
working on it.
Portier, you called it early, man. We was like a certain amount of records in, and you was like, I feel like this is better than the last one. And I was like, we just getting started.
Yeah, I heard them bars. Yep. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He had them bars, you know what I mean? He was dropping them joints hot. So I was like, nah, he tapped into something else here. You know what I mean? And then, you know, my man is on marketing crazy. So I just knew it was, you know what I mean? It was time for this joint.
Yes, sir. So let's continue, man, because the people came to hear the music. They don't want to hear us too much.
Yeah, anyone has.
Let's continue. Everybody hit the mute. Everybody hit the mute button.
Masters table. Masters table.
Master Elements.
Masters table. Masters table.
Would you dinner with Elijah or 500K? Would you take the ride on the wheel or you just riding the wave? I would sacrifice all my riches over this pursuit and give it all to the Harvest Institute if we could manifest powernomics and end white supremacy. It's we who have the power to stop it. I made a vow and a promise, can't dishonor the scholars. Till I'm laid in the mausoleum, I'ma cry freedom. Too many dead rappers, too many not paying homage to their ancestors. I mean, it's too many tethers, not respecting our foundational lineage. They claim ignorance, but jealousy is what it really is. Too many race soldiers, too many Jewish label owners, too many of your favorites scared to say they know it. Too many baby mamas, I say this often, they broke the family structure, mass incarcerating baby fathers. Pull up a chair at the let's break bread at the gather round, we serving food for thought at the
Master Elements.
Am I a rapper or author, spitting facts or merely talking? He only killed niggas, but the Zimmermans live. It's hard to feel niggas. Who taught you to hate your own reflection? Who taught you around you, the murderizers? Not talking down because I was once you. I learned firsthand what the guns do, but made it out the jungle. I'm leaving clues on my route to freedom. We know the sun rises in the east and sets in the west every evening, and birds fly north for the summer season. Let me congratulate you. You the greatest, so they had to hate you. Now have a seat at the master's table. Pull up a chair at the Let's break bread at the gather round. We serving food for thought at the
Master elements.
Y'all can unmute y'all mic.
Yeah.
Masterful right there.
Hey, yo, it's Sonics. It's the Sonics on that one for me. So I'm gonna need y'all to build on the sound and how y'all put that together.
Well,
I'll let you take that RP.
I'm gonna give props to Portier, because you know this album it morphed into something else, and I forgot which record we were working on, and Portier was like, "Yo, why don't you add some live flavor on some of these joints?" And I was thinking, and then I think I was watching like John Coltrane, The Making of Love Supreme. It's like a documentary. And they were talking about his creative process. His wife was saying that he was up in the attic and he was up in there for months just going through the motions. And she said he got the inspiration, he got all the stuff. She said he ran downstairs and was like, I got everything I need. I got everything written out. I have all the arrangements, everything. And so it just inspired me, man, because you know, creating these projects, the Spear and the Shield, in this project, you know, I create these projects in this room you guys see me in. I have a computer, I have an MPC, and that's it. So, you know, like Sincere said, all the ideas are coming from somewhere outside of us. So when you say, yo, add the live elements, then I was thinking about the jazz. And then I started listening more I started pulling up Love Supreme. Then I said to the Sincere, I was like, yo, I'm being inspired. And so I started laying that down. And I said, you know what? I want to make a groove. I was like, I want to make a jazz groove, you know, to represent, you know. And we laid that out. Me and Portier laid that out with the drums and everything. And then I sent it to Sincere, and he was like, nah, I got to get on this.
Right, because it wasn't even supposed to be a song. It was supposed to be just an instrumental interlude. You know, that was the idea that he had for it. But like you said, when he sent it to me, I'm like, nigga, I'm writing something. You know what I'm saying? Because for some reason, it's like the jazz wave was in the air as of recent. A lot of stuff kept coming up where jazz was at the forefront. You know what I'm saying? I was looking at an interview with Nas. Most people that know me, they know Nas my favorite MC. But I was looking at an interview with him, and he was talking about when he met Sting. Him and Sting was doing the show together. And Sting told him, he said, to me, Illmatic is a jazz album. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, I thought about it, and I'm like, okay, he had his pops playing the horns on Life's a Bitch. Then I went back and listened to it again with that new perspective, through that new lens. And I'm like, oh, it's a lot of jazz samples, even the One Love joint with Q-Tip did, you know what I'm saying? A lot of jazz piano, it's a lot of jazz elements in it. And also, what we do as MCs really has its roots in the jazz element too, because what they was doing with the scatting and all of that, finding the different pockets inside the beat and all that stuff, it has a lot to do with the science of MCing. So I'm like, yo, RP, we gotta rearrange what we thought we was doing here, because we was going all directions. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But let's continue, man. Matter of fact, let me stop sharing this real quick, because I gotta do something else for this one. The next joint seemed to be most people's favorite. Type what's your favorite song in the chat. Most people telling us Purple Tape is the joint.
Facts.
Young Con the Dawn is in the building. Peace to the God.
Peace to God.
Most people telling us that Purple Tape is the joint, and I don't disagree. I don't disagree at all.
And my daughter loved that from day one, man. I brought her in the studio. Soon as she heard it, she was like, yo, Dad, that's it right there.
That hook.
Yep. She was like, "That's it." She was like, "That's it."
Nah, nailed it.
Frankie Small said Purple Tape go crazy.
Salute.
And so yeah, before we get into the Purple Tape, Portier, you got any last words you want to say real quick? I want to start doing some rotation.
Oh nah, definitely. The project, just like RP said, man, like we just be in there, we spend like a half hour just chatting before we even do anything.
Yeah.
Like, what we working on, what direction, what's happening, whoop, and then I say something that sparks something, he say something that sparks something, and then it all leaks out, you know what I mean, into the music, into the mix, and into the track out, and then the sincere vocals. It was just magic. It was magic.
Yeah. Always magic, King. Always.
Definitely.
Always.
Yes, indeed. I see 120. I see Sunshine. I see Flowers. Purple Tape. Somebody said all of them.
Purple Tape is a monster right there, boy.
Yo, Portier, tell Sincere what you said, how the video should look. You said the vintage Wu-Tang.
Bro, it gotta have that little Wu-Tang vibe to it. You know what I'm saying? You might have to come out with the fur coat with the Wonder Woman bracelet. You feel me? With the dinner plate. You know what I mean? Like, you already know. They gotta have that vibe. They gotta reach back to that. You know what I mean? Just on some partially comical, but you know what I mean? That creative homage. You know what I mean? I think that'll be fire.
Aida just pulled up to the digital building. Shout out to the Queen, Aida.
Shout out to the Queen. Salute.
It's crazy because somebody just said Black Death was their favorite joint too. And Aida bodied the Black Death. Listen, all right, 48.
Yes.
Holla at you on the other side, my brother.
Yes,
Appreciate you always.
Now I'm gonna hang around. I gotta hear these drums. All right.
No doubt, King. Peace, King.
Peace.
All right, and so what I'm gonna do, I'm getting ready to play the Purple Tape, but I'm gonna do a little something different for the Purple Tape because, like the God said, we gotta have a video for the Purple Tape. Aida already told me we gotta do a video for the Purple Tape. Y'all just heard what Portier said. Everybody hitting us about the video for the Purple Tape, and so we don't have an official video for it, but I do got something I've been playing around with. You know what I mean? This is not the official video, but I'm gonna play it for y'all because I like to bring people along during the creative process. And so this is not a finished product, which y'all gonna see, but I'm gonna play the version of the video that I've been playing with, you know what I'm saying, for now. Shout out to my dude, Greg. He came through the barbershop and filmed some of this stuff for me, and we just been playing around with the editing and stuff like that. But after the song plays, I'm gonna drop the link in the chat again. Dr. Ma'at, if you're still here, I want you to click on the link so we can bring you to the master's table.
Please.
I want to get your feedback, and Aida, you as well. When we drop the link after the song, I want Aida and Dr. Ma'at to click on the link so y'all can join us on the joint. And we might skip around. We might not play it in order because I know everybody don't got time to stay for the whole stream. And since we got Aida here now, I think I'm going to play Black Death next. But this right here is the Purple Tape. All right, mute your mic, RP.
You recognize this technique? Huh? 5 elements. You remember.
Somebody in the house say yeah. Bow. Pull the foot down, represent.
I think I'm Ghostface, Raekwon, Purple Tape, Napalm. Rainy Days was a great song. 10 fire emojis, face palm, wait for him. The God takes his time. He studied knowledge himself, circa 85. Not to dwell on the past, these are the greatest times. Peace to those who survived the Ronald Reagan crime era, the sentence disparities, etc. The list goes on and on and on. It's a plethora. Too many injustices, don't want to be redundant. If the 13th Amendment loophole wasn't enough to light a fire under your ass, then you gon' die a sucker. Don't wanna unite with you, I don't want nothing from you, but a lot of distance. I was overly optimistic, but everybody ain't gon' make it. It was written, too many black girls lost, and even at this hour, niggas street dreaming. Would've thought that they gave you power. Watch them niggas, cause they ain't get the message. Time to take affirmative action. Peace and blessings. I took them ghost face, Drake Quam, purple tape. Nate Plan, that 23rd letter raised me right. I got 5% lessons in my lyrical DNA. I think I'm Bruce Face, Ray Core, purple tape. Nate Plan, that 23rd letter raised me right. I got 5% lessons in my lyrical DNA. I think I'm just a genius. Liquid swords, mastered the 64 squares on the chessboard. My 8 pawns regulating the fort. My clan in the front do investigative reports. We in the 4th chamber, all I see is war and danger. Gotta label my inner demons and all the strangers. My horsemen got their eyes on the sparrow, and snipers on top of both castles with long barrels. The archbishop holding a double-sided blade. It's a cold world, niggas be coming sideways. Basic instructions before leaving Earth was written in the holy tablets way before I was birthed. Let's go beneath the surface with amplified samples. High price, small reward, that ain't a wise gamble. We cover every direction, you know what that means. The strongest piece on this whole team is my black queen. I think I'm Bruce Face, Drake Paul, purple tape, Nate Plan. That 23rd letter raised me right. I got 5% lessons in my lyrical DNA. I think I'm Bruce Face, Drake Paul, purple tape, Nate Plan. That 23rd letter raised me right. I got 5% lessons in my DNA.
It's just the love, man, the love and the loyalty, and the way they was doing it, man. It was just so sharp, man.
Pull the foot down, represent BAM!
Of course, we are lyrical assassins, and we are aware that the tongue is symbolic of the sword. You know what I'm saying? So we work with it like that.
Represent BAM!
Yeah.
Hey, yo, I need Dr. Ma'at and Aida to report to the master's table. The link is in the chat.
Purple tape.
I'm gonna drop it one more again for y'all. I need Dr. Ma'at and Aida to report to the master's table. The link is in the chat.
Let's go.
That 23rd letter raised me right. I got 5% lessons in my lyrical DNA. Man, Portier, man. It was something about that beat. I mean, RP, my bad. It was something about that beat, man. When you send it to me, I'm like, yo, this a chamber right here. This Wu-Tang right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we got a particular sound, even though we managed to make things unique. You know what I'm saying? Like each project is unique from the other one.
Right.
We got a particular sound that is reminiscent of the 90s. It's reminiscent of New York. You know what I'm saying? But that one right there, I was like, yo, you on your original shit right here. This is you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was just I just wanted to make something, just something hard. And at that time, and because we were coming from to Spin the Shield, but I was like, I want something that's real hard. I wanted something that sounded like New York, that had that vibe to it. And I was like, yo, I didn't want people to sleep on it. Like, I was like, we need to come with a hard banger. And that was it. Once I was like, this is it. Once I made that, and I was like, he gonna grab this. I knew it.
I wrote it that day. As soon as I got that beat, I don't always do that. For those of you that don't know, my creative processes will be all over the place. It's one of them ones where as soon as I heard it, the whole song just came through me. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact, because you sent that chorus to me like the same. I think it was that evening.
I didn't want to forget it. The chorus came to mind, and so I sent you the voice note so I could remember the melody and everything.
Yep, that voice note. Yeah.
Right, man. Right. And so those are the ones I'm not surprised that that's most people were saying that that's their favorite song, because usually it's the ones that come so natural like that, like where I don't even have to write it; it just pours out of me. You know what I'm saying? Those are usually the best work. So I'm not surprised that people saying that's their favorite joint at all. But the other thing about it too is the production. With the production that you lay down, it gives me the perfect canvas. And a lot of people have been saying this. Like usually when people spitting knowledge, the songs be whack, the music be whack. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But with the canvas that you bring to the table, it's just straight up and down hip hop. You know what I mean? It don't give you that vibe to where like, okay, like you in class or something, you gotta sit down and put your thinking cap on and try to learn what this is all about. It's just that real hip hop shit, you know what I'm saying? That everybody can vibe to, that everybody can relate to. Everybody know what it is when they hear it, so it don't feel like a lecture. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and that's the whole point. You know, we can make dope bangers and still put the jewels in there, and that was the whole point. You know.
We got the Queen Aida in the building.
Hi, everybody. I'm so sorry. I'm like the worst. I'm very late and I'm not presentable, so pardon me. But peace to everybody. Listen, Sincere and DJ, thank you again for having me on this project. Seriously.
Oh, it was a pleasure. You know, I told Sincere, I said, she's a part of the group. She just don't know it.
Listen. Real quick, let me just give y'all like some real, just some love, because I'm gonna be real with you. I really don't listen to a lot of people. Like I'm bar heavy, but a lot of people with bars, they don't be saying anything righteous with it. So I really do appreciate when somebody got bar work but can actually deliver a fucking message. So thank you again.
Respect.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Man, I want to do something since we have you here. Hold on a second.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Because Aida was on the Sparing the Shield album as well.
Facts.
And that was another body that she caught.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
I'm gonna play that one first. We're gonna go back to the Sparing the Shield.
Yeah, let's go back.
This one is called Oxygen off the Sparing the Shield. Hold up. Let me share the screen with y'all. We're gonna play Oxygen off the Sparing the Shield. Shout out to my son Zaire, just pulled up in the building. Zelo.
Yo, what up, bro? Zelo. Salute.
Zaire, I need you to click on the link. Zaire, because after we play this joint off the Sparing the Shield, we're gonna play the one with you and Aida, the Black Death joint.
A lot
of people love. And so that's my son that's on the song with us too, y'all. And so he here in the building. So Zaire, click the link.
He could rap.
Yeah. That's my dude. Wait till the song is over though. Don't click the link right now. Wait till the song is over because I don't want it to be glitching up. So after we play this, click the link and come up here with us. All right. So we're gonna go back to the Sparing the Shield. We're gonna play this joint called Oxygen. Mute your mic, y'all. Let me mute mine too. Hold up.
Hugs and kisses suddenly become weapons, and not visiting parents and friends becomes an act of love. Suddenly we realize that power, beauty, and money are worthless and can't get us the very thing we're fighting for: oxygen.
Yeah. Hey, peace, Aida. What's going on? You know I've been following you on the gram for a minute now. You be spitting that shit. I'm gonna need you to bring some of that divine feminine energy on this one for me, all right? You tryna breathe like me, you gon' have to get your endurance up. Deep breath control like a Buddha to get your aura up. I've been known to shine just like the sun down in Florida. That bright light hits you soon as you enter the corridor of my mental. Over a RP instrumental, it's plain and simple. How I spit it, they say it's influential. Don't let it go to my head, I let it humble me. But some say that humble's derogatory, and underneath the guard stature, I ain't got no ego to fracture. My confidence is beyond the pimps that's manufactured. This ain't that same old two-step that you're used to. This is new school, though I could have been in the Juice Crew. I'm G-Rap, but without the lift. Big Daddy Kane, but without the slits in my eyebrows. And these niggas trying to wild out, but ain't about the shit. They don't want smoke, need oxygen. Steadily counting them Benjamins. Nigga, you should too, if you knew the wealth standard in the blueprint too. That private banking, that's a game changer, homie, I was thinking. What if we we can get Aida to come and bless this track, homie, that'd be amazing. Makes sense to me. We need that feminine energy to bring balance to the spear and the shield. That's ancient weaponry. Now let's go. 1 and then 2, 2 and then 3, 3 and then 4. Then you gotta breathe. 1 and then 2, 2 and then 3, 3 and then 4. My niggas tryna breathe. 1 and then 2, 2 and then 3, 3 and then 4. Then you gotta breathe. 1 and then 2, 2 and then 3, 3 and then 4. My niggas tryna breathe.
Like me, then you better get your zinc up. Open up a book and be a motherfucking thinker. The media won't tell you shit, they count on it to linger. And you so busy tricking like you proud to let them pimp you. All of that technology is based on what's inside of me. They took your mental power, that ain't rape, that shit is sodomy. I used to let them lie to me. The truth is in economy. A year without a job and you still got a fucking mouth to feed. What the fuck is normal when your circumstance ain't changing? Food is used as weapons at the working class they aiming. Break your body down, throw you in stressful situations. Your physiology is just a step away from Satan. Got yoga bars, make your body flex. I can bring back God out of Kanye West. And I swear on my life, if you give me one verse, I could go into my purse like a karmic debt. That's a real luxurious bag. Run it back and see what she said. I'm a real woman, this is real love. Take a breath before they steal that. Inhale. 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 Inhale.
1 and then 2, 2 and then 3, 3 and then 4. Then you gotta breathe. 1 and then 2, 2 and then 3, 3 and then 4. My niggas tryna breathe. 1 and then 2, 2 and then 3, 3 and then 4. Then you gotta breathe. 1 and then 2, 2 and then 3, 3 and then 4. My niggas tryna breathe.
Man, let me tell y'all something, man. Let me tell y'all something, man. Hey, yo, Aida.
Yo, what's up, baby? That's one of my favorite records. I'm not gonna lie to you. I still play that till this day.
That shit hard as a bitch.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, but you said I could bring back God out of Kanye West. Please explain that.
I mean, it is what listen, I don't have to explain it. I think you're smart enough to know what I'm talking about, man.
Not for me. Not for me. Not for me.
Listen, I don't knock anybody. I say this. This is prior to the truth that he was kicking last year, but before that, he made a lot of fucked up decisions. He definitely sold us out. Even before the Kardashian shit, you got to think about after he did the first 2 albums. Kanye was Black Pride, Black Power, all of that. After that, he started hanging around a certain group of people. And he did what he had to do to make his money. Me personally, I don't necessarily enable that, but I just look at everything that's going on now. It's kind of like he paying back his karma. But I'll say this, if he would have stayed with I can't remember the name of his ex-girlfriend, the one he was with even before Amber Rose. That he had a black, beautiful melanated woman. If he would have stayed with her, none of this shit would have ever happened. Point blank. I'll leave it at that.
I gotta agree with you on that.
Yeah.
I gotta agree with you on that.
Facts.
Listen, Aida.
What's up, baby?
Drop your IG handle in the chat. A lot of people asking for your IG handle. I saw somebody asking for your Cash App.
Okay.
So put your information in the chat so that people can show you some love.
Okay, thank you. Y'all gotta pardon me because I suck at this like live streaming shit, so I don't even know how to get back. I think I'm gonna just wait till I come out of here and then I'll add it. But
yeah, I'm about to kick you. Oh no, you gotta stay here. My bad. You gotta stay here.
Yeah.
Zaire, I need you to pull up. Zaire, I need you to pull up. I'm gonna drop the
Yo, I did not know that was your son. He definitely got a lot of talent, man. I was like, who is this? Who's this kid on here that's trying to smoke me? It's all good. Y'all gotta give me another record with him, just so I could flame him. Out of love, though. I got a slight ego.
You got that. Yeah, that verse takes it.
Yeah, I appreciate. Nah, that whole record, I was sincere. Did some sneak shit. You know how to. It's cool. I did. No bullshit. I'm gonna just tell you a quick story. It's got nothing to do with the price of tea in China. But once upon a time, right, I had a record and I sent it to one of my good friends because he rap, right? And I was like, that's my homie. We just gonna make a rap record. When he sent that shit back, yo, he smoked me, like not on purpose, but he smoked me. And I was like, yo, bro, like, what are you doing? And he said, nah, because you know, if somebody asks you to be on the record, you got to make sure you come hard because you never know what anybody else is coming with. And I was like, you're right about that. But I think Sincere just pulled something out his sleeve, so it's all good.
I pulled the whammy bammy on that, the one that y'all just heard, the oxygen joint. I pulled the whammy bammy on that one because I wasn't even gonna write to that beat. You know what I'm saying? RP kept telling me, yo, you gotta get on this one, you gotta get on this one. And I was just, you know, nothing was coming to me. So I don't like to force it. And so he sent it to Aida, and she sent that verse back like overnight. She was on some, I don't know, I'll let y'all know. I might get to it. And the next day, like 2 days later or something, she sent that verse back, and I was like, oh shit. And so literally I just bit off of her. I just bit off of her whole flow.
No, that shit was hard though. But I'm gonna say this, no bullshit. Before this album dropped, this Masters at the Table, when y'all sent me a few beats and I sent y'all a verse, and no bullshit, I really thought y'all was like, oh, this shit is trash. I ain't fucking with that because I ain't hear anything back from y'all. I was like, damn, I thought I smoked it. And I'm never gonna be that person that reaches out and be like, yo, what you doing with that verse? Because I never want somebody to be like, nah, that shit was trash. So I just be sucking shit up like, damn, like they ghosted me on a record. But anyway, thank you.
Nah. It's you know, and I'll speak on that, like, you know, doing the process of like putting all the right pieces in place of, you know, like your verse is on point, and then it's like I gotta structure everything arrangement wise, and then I gotta wait on him for his verse. So it's like all these moving parts.
Yeah, fair enough. I completely get it. But like I said, I was mashed. I was like, damn, I should reach out and see if they still doing this project. And I was like, they might just be like, they might hit me with the flim flam. Like, no, we just putting together records. We're gonna see. And the next thing you know, that album dropping, I'm not on it. So I'm just, you know.
Oh no, you was on that. I hit you back. I was like, look, come on, I need another verse. Let's roll, because I kind of saw more of the direction we were going into, and I knew that Black Death, that Black Death joint, I had that concept, so I was like, I need you on that.
That's a record, though. Thank you again, though. That's something.
Yeah.
We about to get into that in a second. Oh, my IG pause.
Oh, that's your son. That's your baby. Hello. I'm sorry.
Peace, King. Peace. How you?
I'm good, chilling. How you doing?
Good.
Yes, indeed. So, yeah, for those of y'all that don't know, this is my son. What you want me to call you, son?
Zelo.
He changed his name every month. I can't keep up.
I'm going to keep this one. I ain't going to keep this one.
You going to keep this one?
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, he featured on Black Death, and Aida is featured on Black Death. For those of y'all that didn't hear it, you know, we talking about something that's very relevant. What's up, son? We talking about something very relevant on this track, but we also battling each other at the same time. Everybody trying to smoke everybody.
That's a fact.
But I ain't gonna lie though, I got to give it to Aida. Aida got this one.
Oh, thank you. I think your son definitely he was on my tail. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I thought you was pulling out some shit, man.
Nah, you definitely was right there. I think you was like a little bit behind. But you was definitely. I feel like everybody kept up with each other. I don't feel like anybody got left. But I definitely feel like you know how it goes.
That's cool. I walked on all of y'all. You gotta listen to my verse a few times, and you're gonna see I walked on everybody.
I got you.
She got the verse. She got it.
Same way though.
You went crazy. Crazy. Like,
she got it.
So here go the thing though with y'all two. So I think I'm gonna do this one first too, but after this week, I'm gonna do a lyrical breakdown series, and so I want y'all to come back, and we're gonna break down the lyrics to all of our verses.
That's dope. That's fire.
Right. So I need you to be prepared for this one, so you don't gotta.
Don't worry. I have my lighting. I'll have my hair done. I'll be good. Good morning.
Right.
I could come on camera.
I think I want to do this song first too, because your verse is really no bullshit. Your verse is my favorite verse on the album.
Thank you.
He told me that.
And so y'all got to stay tuned for that new series. It's going to be called The Masters Decoded. And so everybody that was featured on the album, we're going to get y'all on here to break down y'all verses for the family and all that. And I'm going to do like one a week. So everybody that was featured on the album, if you in the chat, type your social media in the chat also. People want to follow y'all. All right, so everybody mute their mic. We're going to get into this Black Death joint. We skipping around. I gotta share the screen. Mute your mic, Zaire. All right, there you go.
A Black Death in hip hop. To a great extent, we know it goes back to one of the music industry's darkest secrets, the death clause that is a part of every record label contract. And I suspect that it's been triggered with a great number of the recent hip hop deaths.
The rapper was murdered outside of his car.
A total of 6 people were shot. 3 players know he was going to be there. You know, somebody inside that music was going to be at the exact time.
The victim got out, took off, started running, but was shot several times.
His social media pages have been filling up with RIP messages.
Music is about simple. And you see, ultimately, it is through symbols that you evoke behavior from people. They will use your own music and your own dance and your own rap lyrics to carry their message into your body.
Check me out. They building empires off of black men dying. That's word to Gazi. Desensitized, impressionable minds from seeing bodies. I was just scrolling the popular page on IG and seeing P&B Rock bleeding out. This gotta be the 10th rapper this year that died tragic. It's either drug overdoses or homicide happens. Now watch the revenue shoot up from streaming numbers. I never heard so many Pop Smoke songs when he was among us. If dead rappers get better promotion, then why the marathon store still closed down? Who knows, man? I think it's time we had a meeting with the bosses, the Doug Mosses, Jimmy Oz, and Lee Oz's. Let's see the contracts and life insurance policies. Who gets control of the intellectual properties from Young Dolph to Mo 3, from King Von to Doe B? Way too many soldiers, we losing count. It's so deep. This shit been happening too often. How many of your favorite rappers laying in coffins? These crooked record labels getting wealthier off this. It's time we recognize the ones we really at war with. Hey yo, this shit been happening too often. How many of your favorite rappers laying in coffins? These crooked record labels getting wealthier off this. It's time we recognize the ones we really at war with.
Like I can't even run up snuff a nigga like Vaughn did, or grab some cookies for my moms and end up like Dolph did. Ain't giving up my chain, bitch, I'ma die with it on me. So them steppers know I'm harder than a rock, I can't soften. Listen, nigga, I spin too, I'm love, son. I was born in sin, 2 lost loved ones. I try to put niggas through what I've been through. I was just a youngin' doing dirt. Till Aisha don't be hurt if I get popped on the same block that I've been. All these rappers getting shot made me wanna put down the pen. So this shit insane, we gotta keep going through what we went through. Hidden hills ain't hidden for real, you can still be found, my nigga. Pop told me that I could get smoked just taking the shower, nigga. I can't put my pride aside, but I don't wanna die young. I'ma kill these niggas with these bars like Verizon. Until this drilling shit is out of date, I'm still gonna buy guns. If it ain't no bloodshed, you ain't my island, nigga, buy guns.
This shit been happening too often. How many of your favorite rappers laying in coffins? These crooked record labels getting wealthier off this. It's time we recognize the ones we really at war with. Hey, yo.
The scales ain't been tilting in our favor, cause music is a powerful hypnotic they've been using just to bait us. If you under the influence, then how can you see danger? All it takes is trigger words and some alchemy to enslave you. The sacrificial lamb is a young black man. This big money and killing off rappers and cashing in. They could pay a small percentage to clap you right on your block, and the shooter could be blacker than you. So who's the op? Let's not lose sight, cause the numbers have meaning. The date and time of your birth, your death, and the season, your zodiac sign, even shit you never believe in. A ritual's a science, but ignorance can't conceive it. If you ain't never used to touching guap, and they put $500,000 in your pocket, you gon' sign on any dot. That's a contract that binds you to Lucifer and his clock. When your time's up, they line you, then put your crew in your spot.
This shit been happening too often. How many of your favorite rappers laying in coffins? These crooked record labels getting wealthier off this. It's time we recognize the ones we really at war with. Hey yo, this shit been happening too often. How many of your favorite rappers laying in coffins? These crooked record labels getting wealthier off this. It's time we recognize the ones we really at war with. Hey yo.
That's fucking crazy, yo.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
That's a record.
Zaire.
Yo, what's up?
My bad, Zelo. Zelo, you said I'm love, son. I was born in sin too.
I said, I spin too. I'm love, son. I was born in sin too.
They might not have caught that. They might not have caught that. What you was saying right there, man.
I was saying, listen, because my verse is basically is written from like a rapper's perspective. So I'm talking about the whole song, like going through experiences as a rapper, like they dying, and I'm seeing it happening. You feel what I'm saying? So
Facts.
I'm like, oh y'all dying, and I'm like, listen, I spin too. I'm love, son. Love as in you, sincere love to God. I was born in sin too. So I was literally born in sin. And like when you think about like my dad, he ain't always been this peaceful man. He's been back in the day, he was getting busy. So I spin too. I'm love, son. I was born in sin too. So
man,
it's complicated to break all the way down. It just means
now
so
we're
many
gonna do
things.
that. We're gonna do that on the decoded joint.
Yeah.
We're gonna do that on the decoded joint. We're gonna get all the way into it. But thank you though, man. That's a dope verse.
Powerful.
I can't say enough.
Nah, she violated.
Thank you again. Thank you again. Now that whole record, that's a record, man. That's a record.
That one's fire.
And that's like one of the last ones too. I mean, I don't know when Aida did hers, but I ain't hear it to the last minute, and I did my verse, me and my son, after she did hers. But no, actually, no, we didn't hear it though. We didn't hear it. We did our verses, not even knowing she was on it.
Yeah, y'all didn't know about that. That was a knife in it.
He had a Trump card.
That was a knife. That was a knife in it. That was a knife in it right there. And I knew, like I said, as a producer, arranger, I already knew. I was like, yeah, I gotta have you. I gotta have that third voice.
Nah,
you know what I mean?
Nah, you definitely you sent me like a batch of beats, and I was listening to them. They were all fire, but it was just the one before that I sent over. For whatever reason, at that time, it wrote itself. But
yeah,
this one was a record though.
Yeah, facts.
No doubt. And look, I just seen the artist Gemini pulled up. The artist Gemini is here.
Yes,
that's my homegirl right there.
She's in the building.
I don't even think you know this. I don't even think you know this, Gemini. But the song that we got on there called She Woke, aka the War Within, or Within War, whichever one it is, that song was inspired by you directly. You know what I'm saying? When she heard the Spear and the Shield, she had wrote a long caption, like she posted like a review of the album. She wrote a long caption talking about the album, and that's what inspired me to write that song right there. So we're gonna play that next since you here. We playing that one next. So I'm about to kick y'all off the stage. We got.
Thank you again, everybody. I'll be in the chat, but thank you again for having me up on here.
That's
I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you know the date in advance so we could.
So I could be prepared. I got you. All right, have a good one. I'll be in the chat.
All right, Queen. Salute.
Take care, bye. All right.
Zelo, let me get you up out of here. Okay, all right, he cool. All right, so.
Knowledge Born. Shout out to Knowledge Born Allah.
Peace to the God.
Peace to the God.
The artist Gemini. I need you to click this link right here that I just dropped in the chat. I need you to report to the Master's Table, Queen. We got to have a word with you. All right, so let me find the War Within. Hold on. I got to go back. Let me go back. God damn, hold on. My bad, y'all. Hold up. Let me get this right. A little drinky drink starting to kick in.
Starting to hit a little bit.
No. That Douce starting to kick in.
Starting to kick cat, yeah. I just got the little bellies on the side to smooth down. You know what I mean? Shout out to the family, everybody listening to that Master's Table. Make sure y'all spread that out there. Make sure y'all put that on the forefront for the black family to hear. Make sure that spreads like wildfire. You know, we need everybody on cold, you know what I mean? Some serious hip hop. and let people know that the real music has returned. We're here.
Is the artist Gemini still in the digital building? I need you to click the link and report to the master's table, beloved. We about to play the song that was inspired by you. It's called She Woke, aka Within War. So let's get into it. If you hear, click the link.
War will win. She said she still feel the spirit and chill. Could it be the 9 samples or the lyrical skill? She never thought about it, cause the chops are so subtle. How them RP beats touch you on a spiritual level, when the lyrics is so direct. Speaking truth to power in our darkest hour. All these other rappers is cowards. She was disappointed in the last tape from her favorite rapper. She compared him to me, said he sound like a slave catcher. I said all praises due to the Most High. You know I can't really take all the credit, cause most my dopest lines are downloads from the other side. It's like the voice of the ancestors writing all the rhymes. I opened my third eye and deciphered all the signs. Then I stood on stage and gave sight to all the blind, taking y'all in the deep water, turn up the heat on you. Nothing was the same. She had to hit repeat on it.
Thank you for the heart. We'll never be alone. Thank you for your love. Thank you for the heart. We'll never be alone.
She said,
you the realest rapper that I ever heard. I felt you in every chakra. Even my feminine curves was accentuated. I feel sexier since I played it. Put my best friend on, she couldn't appreciate it. But me, I played it and played it and played it. Took a look at my life, had to reevaluate it. I even made amends when my baby father couldn't take it any farther. I let go of that crazy drama.
I was so arrogant, hard-brought co-parenting. And when I think back on it now, it's so embarrassing. You made me look at my son different. I look up at the morning sky, I even see the sun different. So when you come in with something new, I listen to a couple dudes, but ain't nothing fucking with you. Now I'm a sapiosexual, you transform me. Gotta be highly intellectual to make me horny. Yeah, these niggas bought me now, the ballers can't afford me now. She do it for 40, I wouldn't do it for 40,000. I got my standards up, you man and them ain't man enough.
They can't stand in my presence, they start clamming up.
That's queen shit, headset, trip on the scene, bitch. Gonna take more than designer jeans and a clean whip. After the sword and shield, I took it back to Lauryn Hill. Future music is cool, but now that I ain't on the pills, it sound different. All the women I hang around different. So if they catch me slipping, they adjust my crown. It's a new experience, too few and few appearances. Even family members beginning to wonder where she been. Building my self-esteem, drinking tea and healthy greens. But anyway, I just wanna thank you for everything and let you know the pearls ain't only go before the swine. I found a diamond mine, I only had to go inside.
Thank you for the heart. We'll never be alone. Thank you for your love. Thank you for the heart. We'll never be alone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let that breathe for a second.
Yeah. Dr. Mayat, she said she murdered that verse.
Man, listen, man. Thank you. The artist Gemini, that song was directly inspired by the review that you did on The Spirit and the Shield. So thank you for the inspiration.
Thank you.
When I hear that song, every time I hear that song, I want to say that's my favorite song. Every time I hear that song, I want to say that one is my favorite. I don't know. I don't really got a favorite, but that one right there hit a little bit different.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it a little bit before we move on to the next one, because I wrote all the lyrics to that song. The female that's spitting on that joint. Let's talk about how that came about, RP. We needed.
Oh my God.
I wrote the whole song, and we needed a chick to get on there to do that verse, and
Yeah.
it was a little issue, right?
Yeah, it was an issue. You know, we were trying to find the right voice. So basically, Portier, you know what I mean. He told me to put some fellas out there, and I heard this chick spitting, and she actually did like an ad for like a real estate commercial joint. But the way her bars was so solid, the way she was dropping down closing costs and property value, but she was rhyming, she was killing it. But her tone, you know what I mean? Her tone was what I was like, yo, she's the perfect voice for this. And then I brought her back to the table. But and I told you, I was like, I found somebody, and you was like, yo, they gotta be tight. They gotta be tight to get on this joint.
I was not with it.
I was like, trust me, I got the right female. She got the tone. It's gonna work. And y'all, when I got on the joint, it was like magic, man.
Yo, I was
it was
not
like
with
magic.
it. I was trying to find somebody that I thought would be a good fit for the verse.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was thinking about, because when I wrote it, there's probably a reference of me spitting it, right? We got a reference.
Yeah, it's a reference track. Yeah.
I might do something with that. I might play that for y'all on social media and stuff. Or maybe when I do the lyrical breakdown for that song, I might play the original reference track, because my delivery, for me, I was on some Ghostface shit. Like Ghostface is real emotional.
Yeah.
He real emotional. He real vivid. You know what I'm saying? And just very clear when he spit. And that's how my delivery was. And I was like, yo,
yeah,
I don't know too many females that could do that. And I wasn't going to disrespect Aida. Like, she writes. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't going to Aida and say, yo, could you do this verse? I wasn't going to play myself.
Right.
Her pen too crazy for that. You know what I'm saying? So I was trying to get somebody who just had, like you said, the right tone, who could match the delivery. Almost like how Kendrick had Old Girl, who on the latest album.
That record.
She's an actress.
Actress.
So she was able to deliver the bars, you know what I mean, and the emotion and all of that stuff, because she's an actress. But I was sensitive about it. I was like, this song has to come out right, or else we're not putting it on the album.
Right.
And RP was like, yo, me and Portier, we was on Fiverr, and I think we found somebody. And I'm like, nah, man, what y'all talking about, man? I was like, nah, hell no. Y'all don't know, me and RP be fighting over these songs too, by the way. I was like, nah, hell no, we can't just put anybody on this shit. Like, I was saying all of that before I even heard her though.
Yeah, when I heard her do this real estate joint, I was like, yeah, she got it.
You remember her name?
I totally forgot her name, but I think I sent it to you. I gotta dig her up though, but yeah, she had it.
Yeah, we went on Fiverr, man. We went on
Fiverr,
man. Found her. She's a real estate.
She's a real estate agent. She's actually, I believe she's down at ATL.
Yeah, I think so.
If I'm not mistaken, yeah, she's down.
Her name though, I don't remember.
Yeah,
but she be rapping. She be rapping about the real estate stuff.
Yep, that's her bag. She's an agent.
She killed this one for us. She came through. It sounded perfect. And
yeah.
Then RP and Portier put the mix on it, and it was like, okay, yeah. This is a standout track, the way that it was supposed to be.
Yeah, there's my sister. Yes, sis.
Aida,
good.
Aida, put your social media handle in the chat, and your cash tag. Zaire, if you're still here, put your social media and your cash tag in the chat. You know, if anybody want to show love,
yeah,
and show y'all love. If you want to order the Masters Table album, www.themastersrsvp.com. You can order the digital download. The physical is on the way. Let me give y'all that update now. The physical copies, we ran into a little snag because of the technical difficulties of actually uploading the artwork onto the website and all of that. I just don't know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Me and RP, we the team. We ain't got no team like that. Shout out to my homegirl Crowd 808, because she did offer her services, and we about to pull her in so we could get that joint finished, so we could deliver y'all physical copies. Those of y'all that pre-ordered the physical copies, we want to get that to y'all. But we appreciate your patience, rocking with us as well. But the album is available on all social media. All streaming platforms as well. You know what I mean? If you want to just go stream the album on your favorite platform, you can do that as well. But if you want to support us, financially, then you go to the website and order the album, order the hoodies, all of the posters, all of that good stuff as well. So we appreciate everybody who pre-ordered, everybody who tapped in with us from day one. Y'all stayed solid. We appreciate y'all, and we definitely appreciate y'all patience waiting for the CDs. Don't worry, we ain't scamming y'all. The CDs are coming.
Facts. Don't forget, man, to bring the Queen Mayat on.
Yeah,
Dr. Yeah, she's still in the chat.
You could click the link anytime you feel like it, beloved. I'm gonna post the link again. Dr. Mayat, this one's for you. Or the artist Gemini, if you're still here, both of y'all could click the link and come join us at the master's table for sure. So now we're gonna go back and we're gonna get into what is it, the fort?
Yeah, the fort.
Yeah, we're gonna get into the fort right now.
That's what this is about. You talking to the fucking master, man. I said it ain't about entertainment.
Listen, I was disappointed hearing Nas rhyme with Lil Nas X. I realized these guys never valued our respect. Still, you my favorite rapper. I can't deny you the greatest at this. King's disease might explain your actions. Like you got so big, you lost touch. Spread your wings to an angel investor. My nigga bossed up, I love to see it. Ain't no jealousy hidden underneath it. Your venture capital portfolio was pure genius, like the lyrical annotation app. Your ways and actions made you look like you the smartest nigga that came from rap. But you was caping for Asian hate. That propaganda put black America in the scope. Inflation rates got us getting gentrified. I thought you would mention I fight for reparations. You rep for Asians, I question why. And since you working on the hip-hop museum, Latinos and Caribbeans claiming our culture, you agreeing? Or will you
put down, represent to the fullest. Pull a foot down, represent to the fullest. Pull a foot down, represent to the fullest.
You with this mic here can do more to change things than Hollywood.
Seem like all the greatest rappers turn boule now. Male hair units, that's the new toupee now. Beijing the beard just to cover up the gray now. Is it too much for me to ask of you to stay down? Shout out to Ice Cube, he the realest. But who's Talib Kweli's ventriloquist? He's compromised ever since Common got with Angela Rye. He been shilling for the Democrats, I can't even lie. And y'all align with so-called street politicians like Tamika Mallory and Mike Saul Lennon. CIP and Killer Mike, who was y'all kidding? Diddy held the vote hostage for all of 5 minutes. And Jay-Z said we was past leaning. And we've been waiting on the power move since last season. A lot of y'all pathetic niggas still sitting with Vlad. Signing 360 deals, getting fucked in the ass. All I ask is that you
put down, represent to the fullest. Put down, represent to the fullest.
Let me say this. We got to be focused. Nobody in the history of this planet ever got liberated through entertainers or athletes. Huh? Ask yourself that. Nobody. When you go to war, you don't go to entertain, you go to kill or be killed. We the only people that sit around and thinking athletes is a bunch of shit, man. Huh? You know, any country in the history of the planet got liberated because of entertainers or only us, we tolerate that. But in America, once your ass to go to war, you ain't going blowing no horn. That's what this is about.
That's what this is about.
That's what this is about.
That's what this is about. All I ask is that you hold the fort down and represent to the fullest. Is it too much for me to ask of you to stay down? Shout out to Ice Cube, he the realest. But who's Talib Kweli's ventriloquist?
He's compromised.
Ever since Common got with Angela Rye, he been shilling for the Democrats. I
can't even lie.
And y'all align with so-called street politicians like Tamika Mallory and Mike
Saul Lennon.
CIP and Killer Mike, who is y'all kidding? Diddy held the vote hostage for all of 5 minutes. Then Jay-Z said we was past leaning. And we've been waiting on the power move since
last season.
A lot of y'all pathetic niggas still sitting with Vlad signing 360 deals, getting fucked in the ass. All I ask
is that you?
Damn. Oh man, let's move on, man. We'll go to the next song, man. We're gonna go to the next song. And the next song. And shout out to Baba Dick Gregory, by the way. Baba Dick Gregory, you know, that little skit right there, that was perfect for that joint. But we're gonna get into this song right here. This is another important piece right here. It's called Who Killed Malcolm. Let's go.
There are those in the circle who feared the kind of publicity that he was getting, the kind of attention that he was getting. He was the most vocal. He was the most loved. He was the most honored and respected.
And he outshone the Honorable Elijah Muhammad.
In certain areas, yes.
So you think the nation really has something to do with that?
Oh no, man.
Because I'm saying niggas don't say that about Darth Perry, William O'Neill, and these niggas that infiltrated the Black Panthers. They don't say the Black Panthers killed Fred Hampton. Listen, they don't walk it how I walk it, nigga. And they ain't talking how I'm talking, nigga. It's different. It's just different. They ain't talking how we talking, man. They say the NOI got blood on their hands. I disagree with that. Open up the FBI files and let us see the facts. If Dr. King had mistress after mistress, honestly, that shit ain't really none of my business. And listen, J. Edgar Hoover was a closet freak. He wore lingerie under the Brooks Brothers, and privately, he was getting hand jobs from Darth Perry. Y'all could miss me with the mystery. History ain't a theory, nigga. Yeah. Hope you listen and hear me clearly, nigga. You poltergeist, I know I'm Christ, that's where we differ. You scary niggas pick the low-hanging fruit and bite the apple like Eve, why not go to the root? I say, who told you that? Now let's consider the source. Every potential black messiah, they was picking us off. This shit is biblical. I know we live inside this digital reality. It's Web 3 now, don't get it twisted though. Yeah, and they ain't walking how I walk it, nigga. They ain't talking how I'm talking, nigga. It's different. It's just different. Nobody talking how we talking, man. Listen. So they don't walk it how I walk it, nigga. And they ain't talking how we talking, nigga. It's like we speaking in tongues. It's hard to reach the dumb. They control the major resources while we beefing for crumbs. You flex a flimsy muscle when you target Nipsey Hussle. They hit up water supplies. Mississippi, we love you. And Flint, Michigan, who knows when this shit will end? It's coming to a city near you. I hope you listening. I'm back to Who Killed Malcolm. A lot of information cleared the name of the nation, but some of y'all still doubt him. I had this argument with RPB. He said, nah, I think the nation had a part in it, G. They was jealous of Malcolm. He was outshining the master. You know the laws of power. I thought about it and asked him, you clear the government of wrongdoing? I mean, I understand the jealousy. We all human. But the nation was crawling with agents under constant surveillance. And now they claiming that they botched the whole investigation like they incompetent. Come on, we need to stop this shit. They covered up the crime because they the fuckers that got them hit. Man, nobody talking how we talking, nigga. They scared to walk it how we walk it, nigga. It's different. It's just different. Nobody talking how we talking, man. Listen. They scared to walk it how I walk it, nigga. Nobody talking how we talking, nigga. It's different. It's just different. They ain't talking how we talking, man. Listen. Man, listen. Man, listen. Man, listen. Man, listen.
Man, listen.
Man, listen, yo. Young Khan the Don.
We got Young Khan the Don.
Tap in, King. Tap in.
Young Khan the Don, I'm going to need you to pull up and report to the master's table immediately, sir. Oh, man. You poltergeist. I know I'm Christ. That's where we differ. Oh, man. I ain't going to say too much about that. Y'all going to have to tune in for the lyrical breakdowns. Y'all going to have to tune in for the Masters Decoded series where we break down all the lyrics and give you the thought process behind what was written. I ain't going to say too much about that one right now. Man. But shout out to my brother, the Black Dot. The Black Dot couldn't be with us tonight. They live on Urban X TV. Shout out to Urban X TV.
Shout out to Urban X. Black Dot.
Number one father and son podcast, Black Dot, Young Malcolm. They live doing their thing right now. They might be done because we've been on here for a minute.
Okay.
Knowledge Born. Do me a favor, hit up Black Dot, see if he's available right now. If the Black Dot is available right now, send him this link and tell him to report to the Masters table right now. But I think they might be still live. But if they done, he can pull up because we about to get into the 120 lessons featuring Young Khan the Dawn and Black Dot. And here go the God right here. Peace, God.
Peace, God.
Peace.
Salute.
Salute, man. What's good with it?
Hey, look at the God. The God got his phone number on the screen.
Facts. He ready.
Direct line.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Ready to go.
Anybody want to fight these facts? My number is there anytime, man. Salute to y'all for putting together this classic masterpiece.
Thanks, King. Thank you.
Hey, let everybody know. Let everybody know who you are and you know the part that you played on this project. Introduce the song that we're about to play. How about that?
All right. So I go by the name of Young Khan the Don. Khan means ruler. Don means teacher. And I've been tapped in with my man Sincere Love to God for a minute now in this digital universe, this metaverse. And he hit me up and told me he was working on a joint. And it was called 120. I said, well, what you want me to talk about? He said, well, the title speaks to it. I said, all right, say less. Let me see what I could do. And then I did it. And he said that was the perfect thing to set it off. So there it is.
Facts.
Right. This is another one of them verses where I'm like,
yeah, man. I was like, oh.
Y'all ain't gonna songs, man. Y'all ain't gonna keep doing me like that on my own tracks.
I was like, whoa. The guy spit right there.
Yes, sir. Yeah, and actually too, this is another beat that I wasn't going right to. This song was supposed to be on the Spear and the Shield.
Yep, I had the vision for it back then.
Way back then, I ain't gonna write nothing, and then he got the Black Dot on there. The Black Dot put a verse on there.
Yep, Black Dot went in. He went in on it.
I said, I gotta get on here now. But I ain't gonna lie, I was still struggling a little bit. You know, I wrote down a couple of bars and then I got stuck. I just left it alone. And I thought about it. I said, let me send this to Young Khan the Dawn. You know what I mean? I'm like, who could go in about the 120 lessons? I said, let me send this to Young Khan the Dawn. Young Khan the Dawn came with the Midwest flow on the East Coast track.
I was like,
that's a whole different
hey, they don't walk it how I'm walking. They don't talk it like I talk it. So I tried. I'm to the Midwest what Sincere is to the East Coast. See, I know how to take the knowledge and put it in trap format. I know how to speak Migos. I know how to speak Future and 2 Chainz and all that. And by the time they figure out the wisdom that's been dropped on them, I'm already on another track.
There you go. So this is the 120 lessons, y'all. Let's get into it. Everybody mute their mic.
It's 5%, guys. Of what, boy? 5% of the population knows what's going on. The true gods of this planet. The original Asiatic black man from Africa with knowledge of self. Sent here to teach y'all the 85% that you are indeed dumb, deaf, and blind. That you're being exploited by the devilish 10%. They don't cut my wisdom, guys.
The supreme wisdom lessons.
Black Dot, a sincere love to God. And who am I, y'all? Young Khan the Don, now check it. In my observation, 85% of the population are ruled by a wicked 10%. I'm not debating. Watching Satan, strict knowledge in operations. Control and manage the planet with candid conversations. On social media, dumbing it down is easier. Evil is what they feeding us, scientifically reaching us. On a subconscious level, devils are greedier. Only 5% of the people live and even see the stuff. I'm triggering these fake woke niggas, not going deep enough. My duty as a civilized man is to keep teaching us. If not, I gotta deal with the chastisement creeping up. Punishing governments plus whoever don't believe in us. The maker, the owner, the cream of the planet Earth, God of the universe. We was here first, I know it hurts, but do your research. Don't ever underestimate the stars with bars. Young Khan, the Don, Black Dot, and sincere love to God. The gods, the gods, the gods, the gods. the gods, 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 the gods.
Beast God, I remember you couldn't come outside if you didn't know today's mathematics. My first enlightenment was Rashid. And they gave me the name Divine Intelligence. But when it comes to hip hop, I'm known as the plus degrees. You have to knowledge at least 120 to even get up to these. I'll admit the air is rare up here, but it's enough to breathe. And when it comes to trick knowledge, I'm prepared for what's up the sleeve. Today's mathematics will definitely raise the addicts. Your arms are too short to box with God, so please save the static. God, don't be so hard on the 85ers who behave erratic. The devil's just doing his job, and that's to enslave the masses. Code name 99, which means I was born again. My dad had knowledge of self, which means I was born to win. And don't give me that crap about you being born to sin. I'ma just leave it at that, because you should love yourself more than him. Life is mathematics, so I took and shook the dice. Knowledge, wisdom, understanding, damn, so I shook it twice. Culture, power, equality, now I'm living the book of life. I'm the piece with magnetic, I'm prophetic, I'm nice.
See, we are 5% of full righteous teachers. 5% is going to do their job in the poor part of planet Earth. See, we're going to be building. We're going to build a black nation that's going to be all wise and righteous. So we got our own rules and regulations, and we know that God is Allah, and He is black.
Sincere love to God. Hey y'all. If you God, then show improve in the vocal booth. I make a blind man see with a quotable. That's what I'm known to do. Google me, I got social proof. You burning Kush or burning Bush when I spoke to you? Yeah, that was Moses' view over the heads of most of you. You really knowledge them lessons or you just quoting Duke? I was only 7, my nana taught me to go was heaven. Then Born Infinity introduced me to Muslim lessons. I did the knowledge, but understanding was long delayed. The devil's lasso had me shackled to corners, enslaved to a thug mentality, waging war on my own reflection. But couldn't see the hidden hand that planned the misdirection. But can the devil fool a Muslim nowadays? 400 years later and we still ain't out the maze. Allah came in a person and gave us wisdom, but we ain't listen and still a slave to the system. Listen. God.
It's crazy.
Yo.
That's one of them ones right there now. Don't sleep on it.
Nope.
And Young Kong, we're gonna get you back. We're gonna get you in the black dot on here. We're gonna do the lyrical breakdown for the Masters Decoded series. That's gonna be incredible.
No doubt. Hey, triggering these fake woke niggas not going deep enough. They acting like it, but when you start drilling into that soil to see what's really there, they just doing it for the gram.
Yes, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, indeed. There's a lot of that out here. We call it plebiscite babble.
You know? Inside the caporama.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
So young Conor Dawn, man. Last words. We're gonna get in rotation. We got the artist Gemini pulling up to the Masters table right now. So last words. Let everybody know where they can find you. All of that good stuff.
Hey, I'm right there on the screen at Young Conor Dawn across all social media. My direct line, if you want to text me, you want to tap in with me, 219-200-9949. Salute to my man, Second Son, straight out of Maryland. Salute to RP in the building, man. Salute to you.
Thank you, King. Appreciate it.
Like I said, when you sent me this album, it was about 5:30 in the morning. I was recording on my way to lay it down. But once I started playing it, I literally listened to it from the intro all the way to the outro. And so that's very rare in these times that you can listen to an album all the way through and feel the vibe and the concept of it, man. And that's what I did. I gave you immediate feedback on it. Y'all got a chemistry. keep that thing going, and you're just gonna keep on elevating and building degrees on top of degrees, man. So salute to all of y'all, and thank you for allowing me to have a seat at the master's table.
Appreciate it. Appreciate you, King. Thank you. Yes.
God. All right, we got the artist Gemini in the building. You there, beloved?
Peace, what's going on?
Peace.
Queen?
Peace, Queen.
I'm trying to see how I can get on the camera here, but I literally just got home. So yeah, I was like, let me just tap in.
She must got her bonnet on or something, you know what I mean?
Oh no, I ain't got my bonnet on. I'm on my phone, and for some reason, it's not allowing me to turn my screen around from my phone. So I'm gonna try to log in from my computer.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. But was you listening when I played The War Within and I told you it was inspired by you?
I heard that part. I need you to rewind that track back.
Okay.
I need you to rewind that one back for me, please. Just one time for the one time.
Don't mind if I do. Mind if I do. Where we at? Let me find that joint. Let's go back to She Woke. Hold on. She's at the artist Gemini. That's a
war will win. She says she still feel the spirit and chill. Could it be the non-samples or the lyrical skill? She never thought about it. Cause the chops are so subtle, how them RP beats touch you on a spiritual level when the lyrics are so direct. Speaking truth to power in our darkest hour. All these other rappers is cowards. She was disappointed in the last tape from her favorite rapper. She compared him to me, said he sound like a slave catcher. I said all praises due to the most high. You know I can't really take all the credit cause most my dopest lines are downloads from the other side. It's like the voice of the ancestors writing all the rhymes. I opened my third eye and deciphered all the signs. Then I stood on stage and gave sight to all the blind, taking y'all in the deep water. Turn up the heat on you. Nothing was the same. She had to hit repeat on it.
Thank you for the heart. We'll never be alone again. Thank you for your love. Thank you for the heart. We'll never be alone again.
She said,
you the realest rapper that I ever heard. I felt you in every chakra. Even my feminine curves was accentuated. I feel sexier since I played it. Put my best friend on, she couldn't appreciate it. But me, I played it and played it and played it. Took a look at my life, had to reevaluate it. I even made amends when my baby father couldn't take it any farther. I let go of that crazy drama.
I was so arrogant, hard rock, co-parenting. And when I think back on it now, it's so embarrassing. You made me look at my son different. I look up at the morning sky, I even see the sun different. So when you come in with something new, I listen to a couple dudes, but ain't nothing fucking with you. Now I'm a sapiosexual, you transforming. Gotta be highly intellectual to make me horny. Yeah, these niggas bore me now, the ballers can't afford me now. Should do it for 40, I wouldn't do it for 40,000. I got my standards up, you man and them ain't man enough.
They can't stand in my presence, they start clamming up.
That's queen shit, headset, ship on the scene, bitch. Gonna take more than designer jeans and a clean whip. After the sword and shield, I took it back to Lauryn Hill. Future music is cool, but now that I ain't on the pills, it sound different. All the women I hang around different. So if they catch me slipping, they adjust my crown. It's a new experience, too few and few appearances. Even family members beginning to wonder where she been. Building my self-esteem, drinking tea and healthy greens. But anyway, I just want to thank you for everything and let you know the pros ain't only go before the swine. I found a diamond mine, I only had to go inside.
Thank you for the heart. We'll never be alone again. Thank you for your love. Thank you for the heart. We'll never be alone again.
Yo.
Right.
Yo, that one right there, though. That one right there, though. That one's hot. I like that one right there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The sister and you definitely went off. I felt that. You know, the first time you sent me your music, I feel like I'm echoing. Am I echoing in y'all?
No, you're fine.
No, you good.
Okay. I feel like the first time I listened to you, right, I'm like, okay, let me hear the brother, see what he's talking about, because there's a lot of music out here nowadays, and niggas ain't really talking about nothing. You feel me? So when I listened to you and I listened to what exactly it is that you were talking about in the song, I was just captivated because not a lot of brothers are speaking how you're speaking the truth, speaking light love, speaking deep, deep state conversations in your lyrics. And then I'm not sure who the sister is, but she killed that shit. You hear me? Big up to the sister who did that, but she killed that shit. And I'm fucking with your whole album. I actually played it for a couple different people, and they was just like, "Who is that?" Because they have not heard
Wow.
music like this in so long.
Right.
And it's hard to get a real artist to actually talk about something and mean it and actually live by it. You are what you talk about. It's not that you rapping and you just talking about something. You're actually talking about something very deep and spiritual, and you
Right.
actually are doing these things in real life. So that's why I fuck with you. I fuck with your music, and I will continue to support you through this journey. And I appreciate you for making that song, though.
Nah, for real.
That's love.
Like I said, you inspired the whole thing. So I got to really thank you because when you gave us that feedback on the last album,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I embellished it a little bit, but that's pretty much what you said to me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and I wish we could remember her name, but we got old girl off of Fiverr to do the verse for us.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I wrote it. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
when I wrote it, I was thinking about what you said, and so I was writing it from your perspective, the way that
Okay.
you spoke about the album. You know what I mean? So thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you. I didn't even know. So I didn't even know you wrote the whole song.
Yeah, I
So
wrote.
this is all
Yep.
you.
Yeah,
Yep.
Now, why you get me on the song? Why you say you're not? Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. I wrote something. Go ahead and spit it for me because you know I got that heat.
that's a good question. That's a good question. But for real, I know you
No
are
pressure.
artist. I know you are artist. Same thing like with Aida. I know you are artist, so I don't want to come to somebody who writes their own music and say,
Right.
"Yo,
Right.
would you spit something that I wrote?" You know what I'm saying?
But you wrote it though. It's not. I'm not getting it from Soldier Boy and nobody that. I'm not gonna take something like it for me to say I would have accepted that song and I would have spit it for you. That's big for me because I do write all my own music and I don't like people to write for me.
Right.
Right.
But
And
I
she's dope,
respect your
y'all.
bars enough to rap that shit for real.
The artist Gemini, she's dope, y'all. Like she got dope
Dope.
music.
Yep.
She also, if y'all into the metaverse and the crypto and all of that, y'all need to be following the artist Gemini. She drops
Tap in.
game.
Yep.
Absolutely. I
Very
Yep.
appreciate
knowledgeable
that.
sister, dope energy. I love her spirit and all of that. And so make sure y'all tap in with the artist Gemini. And so this is what we could do though, beloved.
Hmm.
If we ever get a chance to do a show on the West Coast,
Oh,
I want you to come out and perform that with me.
that's a bet.
You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
bet.
Dope.
That's how we do
That's a
that.
bet. If whenever you come to the West Coast, even when you come out here and you just want to do some music and you want to sit down, we can make something magical happen. We can definitely do that.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. We got to do that. We got to do that.
And shout out to your guy. Shout out to DJ RP Beat. You feel
Peace.
me?
Thank
He putting
you.
in that work for real. He always make sure he hitting me up. He
Yep.
always make sure I'm tapped in. I appreciate the both of you guys for keeping me in the loop, for even having me the gracious professionalism that I'm even at the master's table with
Mm,
the both of you. That's that's real big. That's real big. I don't think people
Thank you.
really understand or understand the energy that's coming behind it.
Right.
yes, indeed.
You
Hey,
know what I mean? Yes.
I just seen the Black Dot pull up.
Urban X. Yeah.
Black Dot pull up. Black Dot, that link is for you, brother. I need you to click that link and pull up a seat at the master's table, beloved. Yes, indeed. So I'm gonna kick you off the stage, Gemini. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you so
Appreciate
much.
you.
I appreciate y'all for having me.
All right, and make sure you
Big up.
put your information in the chat so everybody can follow you. All right.
All right. Peace.
Peace.
And that's another thing too. Everybody that's in the chat right now, I should have said this earlier when we had some more people, but it's cool. Those of y'all that are here are supposed to be here. everybody drop your social media in the chat. I want y'all to follow each other. You know what I'm saying? This is about networking. This is about connecting.
Building.
You know what I'm saying? We here for the masses table, but y'all know what we do on Sincere Love the Godcast, man. We try to put things together. We got dope people from all over the country, all over the world that's tapped in with us. And so we want y'all to connect with each other as well. So everybody type at least your Instagram handle in the chat, and I want everybody to follow everybody on Instagram. You know what I mean? So we can all be locked in together. All right?
Facts.
And Black Dot, we waiting on you to pull up a seat at the master's table, man. I just dropped in the chat. We already played the 120 joint, but that's all right. Need you to pull up anyway. Where we going next anyway? Let me see where we going next.
Where we at? Sunshine?
The last one we played was what?
We did 120. Then we went back to the war.
We played the Fort and we played Who Killed Malcolm. So I think
we did. Yeah, Sunshine is next.
So while we waiting on that, while we waiting on Black Dot to pull up, I'm gonna play the theme.
Okay.
Black Dot, report to the master's table, brother.
Master elements.
Racism, white supremacy is a dynamic system for the ultimate purpose of white genetic survival on the planet. White supremacy.
You are in an evil system, a system that is designed deliberately to produce evil thoughts, to produce animosity, to produce violence.
Introduction to African civilizations and man-garden civilization.
Master elements. Master elements.
To dedicate lives to the study of history.
They didn't tell us that if you give up the land, you're going to take one of these things and it's worse and it will destroy your nation.
The right way is clearly distinct from error.
Racism is a competitive relationship between groups of people who are competing for the ownership and control of resources, wealth, and power.
Master elements.
Our leadership is one that does not base the self-esteem of black people upon the values and ethics of African people themselves.
Got the Black Dot in the building, but we're gonna keep it moving and then we're gonna challenge Black Dot.
Wisdom is the wise word spoken by the wise man. Wisdom is also symbolic to the black woman. Long natural hair, short with the wave. I give a shout out to my sisters with the curly braids. They call it 4C, we call it non-ether. She suffer autoimmune and formed alopecia. So keep a black woman's name out your mouth. I will slap her brains out his scalp. They on demon time, she on guard time. Let's take a walk, we gon' see what's on the goddess mind. She said she working on healing from her past trauma. Police killed her dad and shit went bad for her mama. Drug addicted, she neglected her brothers and sisters. She never felt beautiful cause she was dark-skinned. That's heartbreaking, ain't it? But darling ain't complaining, she on a queen of food. She know the woman's sacred, divine feminine with spice like cinnamon. She only want that strong masculine but still a gentleman.
Daytime, nighttime, her skin glow like sunshine. Go, honey, go, sprinkle
sprinkling a little bit of sunshine. Daytime, nighttime, her skin glow like sunshine. Cocoa, honey, sprinkling a little bit of sunshine.
She only steam on the 7th and the 25th. That's why she tastes like nectar. Give me kiss. Not every black woman is a goddess, but if you got one, then I can make you a promise. The weapons might form against you, but none will prosper. If you got her, she'll elevate you to your highest chakra. She the mother, she the healer, she the oracle. That's why I'm comfortable near her, I could be vulnerable. We all came to this world through the sacred womb, including every last king in the ancient tomb. So how could they assume that she ghetto, she ratchet, when she inspired every trend that came into fashion? Yeah. God stunned it when he made that. Keep it 100, I don't want it if it ain't black. I go to war with you, I'm on the front line. We gon' be just fine, cause you my sunshine.
Daytime, nighttime, her skin glow like sunshine. Cocoa, honey, boy, sprinkling a little bit of sunshine. Daytime, nighttime, her skin glow like sunshine. Cocoa, honey, boy, sprinkling a little bit of sunshine.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed. Look who we have in the building.
Peace.
Peace, King. Black Dot.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Beautiful. Sorry I'm late. I had work to handle. We was on live, working with the people and all that.
Yes.
And but I'm honored to be here and partake in this listening experience. You know how I feel about the music. I've been fortunate to be on all 3 journeys of this trilogy, and a sincere reached out to me for the first album, and I said, listen, I don't really do reviews like that no more, only for a few people, but he was insistent. He said, nah, you need to hear this. And I was glad I did, because it introduced me to 2 amazing artists who love the craft, who love music, who love speaking up for their people, using the art form to do so. And then when he got to the second album, I knew something was up, because he had a different swag about him. I said, okay. I said, something is up with this one. And when I heard it, it literally blew the hinges off the door. And this one, I was waiting and anticipating. And then I got the call, yo, Dot, I need you on this, man. I need your voice, your energy. So I was honored, because I don't do many, because at my age now in stage, it's all for the love, but it's got to feel good. It's got to feel right. So when I got that call from RP and he said, listen, I got this track, me and the God want you to get on, I felt honored, but I also knew, this is it. So I wanted to come through and represent, and I'm thankful to be a part of an amazing project.
Oh man, you murdered the track, man. Like,
thank you.
And when you did the verse, man, it just blew me away. And then I sent it to Sincere. He was like, oh man, this is gonna take the cake. This is it right here. Yeah, and it just came together so great.
And shout out to Young Khan the Don.
Young Khan the Don, yep.
I did not know. I follow him on the gram, and he's always teaching. He's always in a very positive mode. And as soon as I heard his voice on the track, I said, this is gonna be fire. And the way he spit his bars and laid that out, and then we set it up for the guards and said to hit it home. We got on bass, and he hit that out the park, man. So just a beautiful time, a beautiful track, and great energy. So shout out Young Khan the Don.
Young Khan the Don.
Man, shout out to you. Shout out to Young Khan the Don. Shout out to DJ RP Beats, because again, I was not going to do that song. RP been trying to get me to do that song since the last album.
Yeah, that was a vision I had, man. I was like, we got to do this, and for you, Black Dot, like I was thinking, like, as a producer, I'm like, I want to fit you in the right pocket.
Exactly.
So I was like, I told you, I was like, I'm gonna get you on the project, but I was just in my mind said 120. We gotta do 120.
As soon as I heard this was gonna be called 120, I said, okay, now this brings me back to a time when I had to be sharp, when you couldn't come outside and you know today's mathematics. Right. When the guards had you on point. When I first learned I was God, and it was the most strangest, bizarre thing I had ever heard. I'm like, what do you mean I'm God? and then they had the lessons to show and prove.
Right.
And I said, okay, here we go.
Right.
So when I heard the track and you told me that this is what it's gonna be called, I don't actually write on paper. I sat in the corner and I woke up early in the morning and got that to you as soon as I could and say, yeah, this feels good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely dope.
That was the spark that I needed, man. I used you as my jumping cables because I didn't really know where to come at the track with. You know what I'm saying? And when you did, I said, oh, okay, I gotta get on this now. This is gonna be one of them ones. You know
yeah, but that happens, and we're supposed to feed off each other's energy because there are plenty of times where I don't know where track is going to go. The producer usually knows because they just it's their their roadmap, but they got to get the right people to walk the path.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you hear something go, all right, say less. I got it. I'm ready to go. So I appreciate to be able to inspire a young God like yourself. Appreciate it.
Yes, indeed.
True indeed.
And shout out to the Urban X family, man. Y'all always travel well. Whenever we got the God and his son on the platform, y'all be coming through, showing love.
Yeah. Shout out to the family.
Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel while y'all here. Make sure y'all like this video. Share this out on your social media platforms. This is Sincere Love the Godcast, man. We got a nice little situation going on over here as well. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And so Black Dot, like I told Young Khan earlier, we doing a weekly series called The Masters Decoded. And so I'm gonna get you and Young Khan on in the upcoming weeks, and we're gonna do a lyrical breakdown of the 120 lessons.
Nice.
Yes, indeed.
I'm definitely with that. So I would love to sit down and share and add the plus degrees, as we say. You know what I mean? Because revisiting the lessons now, I got to pull my book of life. I still have it, of course. Pull it back down and with the mindset now and what I've understand now, go back through them. And that's the beautiful part of the understanding of the lessons. Right. You young, you putting them on cap and you figuring some of it out. But when you get the understanding,
and that's what I said,
that's the beautiful part. So I look forward to that.
Exactly. I said, Born Infinity introduced me to Muslim lessons. I did the knowledge, but understanding was long delayed.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. So, that's a fact. That's a
fact. When you look back at it now, and to me, the lessons clears up all the confusion with all the information that we're able to take in now. Because a lot of people just coming into knowledge from the internet. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I think without having that as the foundation, it gets a little clouded and confusing until you get your equilibrium. But when you got those lessons as your foundation,
and you never stare. I never stare too far from my lessons. I don't care what I'm studying, what I'm into. I know the black man is God, and I'm gonna stand on that. So anything else I engage in will never draw me off that square.
Right.
You know what I mean? So anything I'm engaged, the confusion, clouds, this, that, okay. Let me fall back to what I've partook in and became a part of my foundation from the beginning. My name was Divine, Intelligent, Great God Allah. You know what I mean?
Great God Allah.
And because you had them like long names and shit back then. And then I drifted a little bit, and then I came back and I changed my name to Born. Just very short. I got reintroduced, a new enlightener, you know what I mean? And I became Born. So that's why in the song I say code name 99, which means I was born again. You know what I'm saying? And so that's where that comes into play. And so yes, you know what I mean? So
you got to play that again, man.
Yeah, people are asking for lessons. I'm gonna have to bring that one back. But just to add on to what you was just saying, God, my son 7, he getting introduced to the lessons at a very young age now, and so he studies supreme mathematics and all of that, and he loved this song, and so I'm gonna have him on the lyrical breakdown because he told me he took it further than I was even thinking about it. Code name 99, which means I was born again, right? He said, yeah, because 9 plus 9 is 18, and 1 plus 8 is 9.
It's 9, yes.
You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even thinking that far.
Yes. So just him telling you that again. So it's born again.
It's born again.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
It's born again. So we gotta do what the people ask, man. We're gonna play 120 again, man.
Yeah, play that. I'm sitting here. I want to feel that. You know what I mean? Yes, sir.
Next.
Hey, y'all mute your mic.
Yes.
5% of the population knows what's going on. The true gods of this planet. The original Asiatic black man from Africa with knowledge of self. Sent here to teach y'all the 85% that you're indeed dumb, deaf, and blind. And that you're being exploited by the devilish 10%. They don't cut my wisdom, God.
The supreme wisdom lessons.
Black Dot. A sincere love to God. And who am I, y'all? Young kind of Don, now check it. In my observation, 85% of the population are ruled by a wicked 10%. I'm not debating. Watching Satan, strict knowledge in operations. Control and manage the planet with candid conversations. On social media, dumbing it down is easier. Evil is what they feeding us, scientifically reaching us. On a subconscious level, devils are greedier. Only 5% of the people live and even see the stuff. I'm triggering these fake woke niggas, not going deep enough. My duty as a civilized man is to keep teaching us. If not, I gotta deal with the chastisement creeping up. Punishing governments plus whoever don't believe in us. The maker, the owner, the cream of the planet Earth, God of the universe. We was here first, I know it hurts, but do your research. Don't ever underestimate the stars with bars. Young kind of Don, Black Dot, and sincere love to God. The gods, 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 the gods.
Peace, God, I remember you couldn't come outside if you didn't know today's mathematics. You heard? My first enlightenment was Roxy. And they gave me the name, Divine Intelligence. But when it comes to hip-hop, I'm known as the plus degrees. You have to knowledge at least 120 to even get up to these. I'll admit the air is rare up here, but it's enough to breathe. And when it comes to trick knowledge, I'm prepared for what's up the sleeve. Today's mathematics will definitely raise the addicts. Your arms are too short to box with God, so please save the static. God, don't be so hard on the 85ers who behave erratic. The devil's just doing his job, and that's to enslave the masses. Code name 99, which means I was born again. My dad had knowledge of self, which means I was born to win. And don't give me that crap about you being born to sin. I'ma just leave it at that, because you should love yourself more than him. Life is mathematics, so I took and shook the dice. Knowledge, wisdom, understanding, damn, so I shook it twice. Culture, power, equality, now I'm living the book of life. I'm the piece with magnetic, I'm prophetic, I'm nice.
See, we are 5% of full righteous teachers. 5% is going to do their job before part of planet Earth. See, we're going to be building. We're going to build a black nation that's going to be all wise and right. So we got our own rules and regulations, and we know that God is Allah, and He is black.
Sincere love to God. Hey y'all. If you God, then show improve in the vocal booth. I make a blind man see with a quotable. That's what I'm known to do. Google me, I got social proof. You burning Kush or burning Bush when I spoke to you? Yeah, that was Moses' view over the heads of most of you. You really knowledge them lessons or you just quoting Duke? I was only 7, my nana taught me to go was heaven. Then Born Infinity introduced me to Muslim lessons. I did the knowledge, but understanding was long delayed. The devil's lasso had me shackled to corners, enslaved to a thug mentality, waging war on my own reflection. But couldn't see the hidden hand that planned the misdirection. But can the devil fool a Muslim nowadays? 400 years later and we still ain't out the maze. Allah came in a person and gave us wisdom, but we ain't listen and still a slave to the system. Listen.
Man, listen,
Man, listen. Yeah, man, it feels good every time I listen to it.
For sure. And again, shout out to Portier and RP Beats, man, because I know the average listener doesn't really understand the importance of what goes into creating the sound and the sonics and making sure
sonics, yes. Yes.
Because if y'all hear the raw version of what we recorded, it won't hit the same, even though we saying what we saying. So the lyrics are important, but that sound.
Yes.
That sound. We gotta salute DJ RP Beats. We gotta salute Portier, man, for the sound quality, man. I could not do this without my brothers, man.
Yeah, you have to be immersed in the sound, the sonics of it, before you can even ingest what we're saying.
Right.
So that's so important. And if you home, turn this up. You know what I mean? You know, run that, blast that, so you can really feel that, because it's a great job that was done.
For real, for real.
For real.
So listen, I have to boogie.
No problem.
You know, I did my
King.
podcast. I had this and that. I got to get up at 4 a.m. I love you guys.
Love you.
I just wanted to pop in and show some support, and I'm here for you. Anything you need, just let me know. You already know. So peace to the family.
I'll be hitting you up so we can organize the lyrical breakdown.
Okay, that'll work.
All right, peace to the God.
All right, peace. God.
He said, "This is what they're hiding from our youth." Salute to y'all for this
masterpiece.
Man, I'm humbled.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna put this out there again. Sincere knows where I'm at with this. All of our family, just continue to spread the project to as many people in our family as you can possible. To the youth, we want to get our message to the youth. We want to let them hear this music. This is a necessary soundtrack for our people. This is about empowerment for our people, and this is why Master Elements is here. Also, I will say it's time for a Master Elements tour, and any of our family who knows any great booking agents or promoters in any cities and towns that will work properly with what we do as Master Elements, please do not hesitate to connect us to the right people. We're looking for the right people to get behind the movement as we evolve and grow.
That's a fact. I just said I don't even need weed to bang this project, man. Man, thank you to all the new subscribers.
Thank you.
Thank you to everybody tapped in from the Urban X family, man. Y'all always showing love.
Appreciate you guys.
We do a lot of good things here. Shout out to Artist Gemini for pointing out 44 in the chat. You know, that number 44 is a powerful number. My born day is on the 17th of this month. I'm gonna be 44. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, the magic is working right now. And so the next track that we're gonna get into is a track called Flowers. This is another very important song that we had to include on this album right here, man. And I'm gonna just play it. I ain't gonna say nothing else. Mute your mic, RP.
All right.
It is. You live in direct relation to the poets.
Sunshine.
Here is the way it is. You live in direct relation to the poets, the heroes, and the sheroes you have. Always honor the elders. Then you honor yourself. Honor women. You honor yourself. Honor men. You honor yourselves.
Yeah, because, you know, RP, we gotta pay homage to the ones that's still here too, you know. RP to the ancestors and all that, but what about the ones that's still here? We gotta talk about that. Give them their flowers while they can still smell them. Know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Listen. Minister Farrakhan, I'm glad you're still here with us. Anthony Browder, I'm so glad you're still here with us. Dr. Anderson, I'm glad you're still here with us. Nelly Fuller, I'm glad you're still here with us. Wanna give them their flowers while they can still smell them. Just wanna give them their flowers while they can still smell them. Just wanna give them their flowers while they can still smell them. Just wanna give them their flowers. Listen. So all the warrior scholars we call master teachers, all the oracles, prophets, before you pass, I need to give you your roses, a way to let you know that your work wasn't in vain.
Did I mess it up? Did I mess it up? I don't even know how I did that. I went to a whole nother page. How did I do that? My bad, y'all. Hold on a second. I don't even know how I did that. That's what I be trying to do. When I be trying to do it, I don't even know how to do that. I'll be wanting to go to another page without leaving the page that I'm on. Hold on, y'all. Let me reshare this. When I be trying to do that, I don't know how to do that. But how did I do that just now? Dang. My bad, y'all. Let me go back. Let me go back. This song right here is called Flowers. Yes, I need everybody. Thank you, Peter Ogun. Everybody put the flower emojis in the chat on this one. If you're on your cell phone, put the flower.
Here is the way it is. You live in direct relation to the poets, the heroes, and the sheroes you have. Always honor the elders. Then you honor yourself. Honor women. You honor yourself. Honor men. You honor yourselves.
Yeah, because, you know, RP, we gotta pay homage to the ones that's still here too, you know. RP to the ancestors and all that, but what about the ones that's still here? We gotta talk about that. Give them their flowers while they can still smell them. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Listen. Minister Farrakhan, I'm glad you're still here with us. Anthony Browder, I'm so glad you're still here with us. Dr. Anderson, I'm glad you're still here with us. Nelly Fuller, I'm glad you're still here with us. Wanna give them their flowers while they can still smell them. Just wanna give them their flowers while they can still smell them. Just wanna give them their flowers while they can still smell them. Just wanna give them their flowers. Listen. So all the warrior scholars we call master teachers, all the oracles, prophets, before you pass, I need to give you your roses, a way to let you know that your work wasn't in vain. A new generation of soldiers was birthed through you. I would lift the entire earth for you, 6 octillion tons. All I got is this verse for you. Ain't wanna wait until you transition to build an altar for you or make a record when you can't listen. Your life's mission's more important than that. And matter of fact, I know it's even more important than rap, but this is my way to immortalize and make your name fortified, codified in hip-hop culture even before you die. We see through all the lies, we reaching for the skies, but not for mystery guards. We know the guards inside. We read the literature, we listen to the lectures. Now we signal boost all the wisdom you manifested. Shahar Rashad Ali, so glad you still here with us. Baina Bello, I'm so glad you still here with us. Queen Afua, I'm glad you still here with us. Ava Muhammad, I'm so glad you still here with us. Wanna give them their flowers while they can still smell them. Just wanna give them their flowers while they can still smell them. Just wanna give them their flowers while they can still smell them. Just wanna give them their flowers. Listen, if I forgot to say your name, blame it on the brain and not the heart. The best part is how you made it plain. To feel Valentine's, I feel that inclined to give honor to Dr. Kaba, the masterminds, Professor James Moores, Dr. Joy DeGroot, a Ice Cube, middle finger to the boys in blue. Shout out to KRS, shout out Professor Griff. No perfect messengers, there's only perfect messages. Hands off Asada Shakur and Free Matulu. Respect the chairman O'Malley, yeah, we scream Yahuvu. I got a bouquet of flowers for Dr. Bill Cosby. Welcome home, beloved, I know they real salty. Who turned the Breakfast Club up to 1,000 degrees and spoke nothing but the truth to the powers that be. We all got a good laugh from all of the memes.
But even Umar Johnson get his flowers from me. Just want to give them their flowers while they can still smell them.
But even Umar Johnson get his flowers from me. Just want to give them their flowers while they can still smell them. Just want to give them their flowers while they can still smell them. Just want to give them their flowers while they can still smell them. Just want to give them their flowers. Yo, RP, Dr. Minister Ava Muhammad. She made a transition before we got a chance to get this song to y'all. But it was rare before the transition. So I had it in mind, I had it in my heart. Rest in power, Queen.
We are the mothers and fathers of civilization. The black man is a god. He is the maker. He is the owner. He is the cream of the planet Earth. He is God of the universe.
Rest in power, Dr. Ava Muhammad. Rest in power to the Queen, Dr. Ava Muhammad.
Bags.
Once again, she transitioned after I wrote the record. It was like maybe like a day or two before we recorded it too, right?
Yep.
Like I think I was at the airport when I heard the news. I was on my way to New York to go record.
Yep.
And I heard the news that Dr. Ava Muhammad had made her transition. And I'm like, damn, we taking too long to get this album out. You know what I'm saying? We taking too long to get this album out, man. You know what I mean? Because I already had it in mind. I already had it in my heart. And so I didn't want to change it. I ain't want to change it, you know what I'm saying? I kept it the way that it was, but we made sure we paid our respect, you know what I'm saying? So
yo, we should bring Peter Ogun on.
Yeah.
That's our bro.
We already on the same wavelength. I'm about to drop the link for Peter Ogun and for Nice D Girl. We need y'all to report to the master's table. Right after we play this joint right here, though. Let me play this joint right here, and then I need Nice D Girl and Peter Ogun to report to the master's table. But I ain't want y'all to think, like I said at the end of the record, if I forgot to say your name, blame it on the brain and not the heart. The best part is how we made it plain. The Phil Valentines. I feel that inclined to give honor to Dr. Kaba, the mastermind. But it was a lot of names that couldn't fit into 16 bars, you know what I'm saying? Couldn't fit into the record. And so we had to do a little extension, a little extended version, just to make sure that everybody got their flowers. So I need y'all to keep the energy in the chat and continue to drop the flowers in the chat as we go through this extended version right here of the flowers joint. Let's go.
RP, we gotta pay homage to the ones that's still here too, you know. RPs to the ancestors and all that, but what about the ones that's still here? We gotta talk about that. Give them their flowers while they can still smell them. Know what I'm talking about? Yeah. The new black media, so glad you're still here with us. Professor Black Truth, so glad you're still here with us. Jason Black, so glad you're still here with us. Tariq Nasheed, so glad you're still here with us. Wanna give you your flowers while you can still smell them. Just wanna give you your flowers while you can still smell them. Just wanna give you your flowers while you can still smell them. Just wanna give you your flowers. Chase McGee, glad you're still here with us. Amadeus Christ, you still here with us. Red and blue pill, ayo, I'm glad you're still here with us. Wanna give them their flowers while they can still smell them. Black Dot, so glad you're still here with us. Brother Ben X, I know you still here with us. 19 Keys, I know you still here with us. Just wanna give them their flowers while they can still smell them. Reza Islam, I'm glad you're still here with us. Wesley Muhammad, I'm so glad you're still here with us. Nuri Muhammad, I'm so glad you're still here with us. Just wanna give you your flowers while you can still smell them. David Banner, so glad you're still here with us. Brother Rich, I know you still here with us. TD Hip Hop, I know you still here with us. Just trying to give you your flowers while you can still smell them. Just trying to give you your flowers while you can still smell them. Just trying to give you your flowers. Erica Lachey, I'm glad you're still here with us. Dr. Ma'at, so glad you're still here with us. A.A. Rashid, you still here with us. Just wanna give you your flowers while you can still smell them. Just wanna give you your flowers while you can still smell them. Just wanna give you your flowers. Listen, Judge Joe Brown, I'm glad you're still here with us. Rock Newman, I know you still here with us. Naeem Akbar, you even still here with us. Just wanna give you your flowers while you can still smell them. Just wanna give you your flowers while you can still smell them. Just wanna give you your flowers while you can still smell them. Just wanna give you your flowers while you can still smell them. Just wanna give you your flowers. Wade Nobles, I'm glad you're still here with us. King Simon.
Damn. Hold up. That joint froze up. Mute your mic, Peter Ogun. Or RP, one of y'all. RP, mute your mic. Hold up. Damn, that joint froze up. Hold on, let me go back here. Oh, man, that joint froze up a little bit. Hold on. Ah, man, it froze up. It ain't playing, y'all. It ain't playing. Ah, man, it's all good, though. Let me stop that. So, yeah, man, what I want y'all to do was what we wanted to do with the record on the last album. We had a song called Dr. Francis Cress Welsing. And we paid homage and respect to the Mother Queen, Dr. Francis Cress Welsing, but we paid homage and respect to a lot of the ancestors on that record. A lot of the master teachers who came before us and who had made their transition, we paid homage to them on the Spear and the Shield. And so on this one, we wanted to give the flowers to the people who were still here with us and allow them to have the flowers while they could still smell them. And so for whatever reason, that joint just froze up. The extended version just froze up. But what I want y'all to do in the chat, you know, whoever you feel like deserve their flowers that's still here, just put their name in the chat. Just put their name in the chat. We got our brother Peter Ogun in the digital building. Peter Ogun, where you at, man? My brother got the hoodie on and all.
Got the hoodie on.
Unmute your mic, King. There you go.
Peace, King.
All right.
Salute.
Y'all can hear me? Mic check 1 2.
Yes, sir.
Loud and clear.
Check 1 2. I'm gonna keep it real brief. You brothers, in a sense, have solidified and made your mark in hip hop. Beyond, before the Masters table, but this right here kind of for me solidifies the black empowerment that we need. So I want to salute you guys, and I'm gonna leave you guys and everybody in the chat and everybody that's tapped in. This is what I consider black empowerment at its highest degree. And I've shared this with you guys in some of the posts that you made. This is what I like to refer to as, excuse me, FBA bars over B1 beats. Foundational black American bars when it comes to hip hop. Because regardless of what they say, we are the curators and the founders of hip hop.
Facts.
Okay. And then when it comes to RP with the B1 beats, black first. Now, many people subscribe to black as a color and so on and so forth. But having an understanding outside of all the rhetoric, this is foundational black American bars of hip hop over black first beats. And I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to tap out. I'm going to drop the mic. You know what I mean? I'm grateful for you brothers for empowering our people through art and through hip hop and through everything that y'all been doing and putting in the forefront, for foundational black Americans, even the brothers in the diaspora. Like nobody in the diaspora is doing what we're doing as foundational black Americans for our liberation, for our justice and our fight and what we're doing. And this album in itself solidifies and complements who we are as foundational black Americans, period. And I don't want to be too chatty patty, but this is hip hop. This is what us as foundational black Americans have brought to the forefront as far as empowering our people.
Right.
So much to the point where they've taken it and have done what they needed to do, in a sense, to push whatever that they're pushing. But you guys with this album have broke the mold, And again, I don't want to get too chatty patty because it is what it is. But I'm grateful for you brothers for this album. Those who resonate on this frequency and recognize what it is, I salute each and every one of you. Oftentimes, like there's no words. There's almost no words that I can find to describe or say what this album does for our genre, for our empowerment. So I'm gonna leave it at that.
Thank you, sir.
thank you guys
Salute.
for the opportunity to have a seat at the table. I mean, this is monumental. I mean,
Yes,
it's not for it's not for everybody, but for those who recognize what it is, super stupid salute.
Salute, King.
There's no stopping us.
Peter Ogun.
Stopping us. No, from the tethers to the quote unquote elites. There's no stopping this right here. This
Peter
is
Ogun.
monumental.
Peter Ogun. Peter Ogun.
Monumental.
Check this out, brother.
I don't mean.
Check this out, Peter Ogun.
Yeah.
I'm glad we got you here at the Master's Table, man. And I want to give you your flowers. You know what I'm saying? Because you tapped in with us organically. You know what I'm saying? You brought the love and the light and your energy to the table.
Facts.
And we never asked you, you know, to do anything or to help us with anything, but you've been pushing this album. You've been using your skills.
Appreciate you, man.
Your platform to help, you know what I'm saying, bring awareness to the album and to the movement in general. And we never asked you to do any of that, and you ain't have to do any of that. And so we thank you, man. We thank you for just being who you are. And you have been a blessing to us, and we're glad to have you at the Master's Table on the team.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
Man.
And to go with the words that you just spoke, you know I got to play Revenge of the Okada, right? You know I got to.
Boom. That's it.
All right. Yo, peace, God.
That's my divine purpose, man. Peace, man. Y'all know what it is.
Yes, sir.
Thank y'all. Peace. Tapping out.
Let's get into it, man. Revenge of the Okada.
And I mean this shit with all due respect, dog. When we get to that war, when that war coming is us against them, my fucking AK is gonna go akata kata, akata kata. That's when my shit gonna ring out, nigga. You gotta chill, man. Gun down.
Yeah. Revenge of the Master Elements. Y'all. Africans, Caribbeans, essays, Asians, Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, white boys, Jamaicans, Latinx, Arabs, native tribes, Haitians. All these motherfuckers been secretly hating. This for the 10th class, not for the riders in the diaspora. No disrespect to you, but we gotta provide some order. I know they told you stay away from the Okada, but mama should've warned you not to play with the Okada. We them Yankee boys, and I'ma say that shit frankly, boy. My family built this fucking country, you should thank me, boy. This block viento tu mejora, la raza. Keep that shit in your country and don't bring it to me casa. All that colorism in these racial caste systems. All across Asia, the darkest ones be the victims. India, they untouchable, they mean that shit literal. But here on US soil, we unfuckwittable. Exceptional people, respect to the Negro. Before you get your green card, we double checking your ego. That bulletproof glass in Arab stores, stop buying them cigarillos, we take that as war. They like to call us Abids and Jareds, but East Africa is in shambles, the hypocrisy's weird. Your economy's weird, bankrupt, so you gotta flee here. We embrace you with open arms, now it's obviously clear, we unappreciated. All that sucker shit is for leeches, ain't it? I think it's time that we get reacquainted. Foundational black Americans, we the ones that be moving culture. So sit your ass in the goofy corner. When we talk about reparations, it ain't up for debate. It's a blood debt owed to descendants for the enslavement. But you could call us freedmen for legislation. Just like y'all compensated Asians with no hesitation. But permanent underclass is our designation. We can't accept replacement in the country we created. Which brings me to all these neo-Nazi Ukrainians. We are not them docile Africans y'all be playing with. Nah, these niggas built different. They wonder how we still kicking after centuries of being in the fields picking cotton and indigo. Shout out to the Seminoles and Gullah Geechees. Hey, what that reparations hitting for? And if you didn't vote, I fuck with you, nigga. Cause if it's up, then it's stuck, so be comfortable, nigga. And if you didn't vote, I fuck with you, nigga. Cause if it's up, then it's stuck, so be comfortable, nigga. Africans, Caribbeans, essays, Asians, Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, white boys, Jamaicans, Latinx, Arabs, native tribes, Haitians. All these motherfuckers been secretly hating.
We're not asking for anything, we're not asking for anything, but all we want is what's ours. You know, this revolution is built on somebody
See the message. You gotta unlearn what you have learned so you can relearn what you have motherfucking forgotten.
Hey,
are a powerful way to protect our bodies against infectious diseases.
You gotta talk about this, John.
Here's a little story that must be told.
Who shot you? The nurse or the doctor? That needle in your arm was a wicked concoction. Moderna or Pfizer? Remember what I heard from Elijah. It's written in your scripture that the devil's a liar. Something to think about when you're watching the news. All of a sudden you're fearful and you're kind of confused. If Alan Dershowitz isn't a silent murderer, then why he won't debate reason Islam? This ain't the worst of it. It's just the tip of the iceberg. Let me remind you, who's really calling the shots in Wuhan, China? That paper mask make you feel protected? You scared to visit your parents and now they feel neglected? You blame Trump, but that was Biden and you still rejected. Or should I give you the science on how they steal elections? I digress, but here's something to digest. These white supremacists dying off, quiet as kept. I digress, but here's something to digest. These white supremacists dying off. Pandemic. Pandemic. Freedom to choose, freedom to rules. The question we all gotta ask: what is freedom to you? From me to you, it's the freedom to move, but freedom ain't free. What's the value of freedom to you? Freedom to choose, freedom to rules. The question we all gotta ask: what is freedom to you? From me to you, it's the freedom to move, but freedom ain't free. What's the value of freedom to you? Ivermectin prevent high infection. Saying you really got that 10 for a kufi on, so Spotify they might reject them. From my perspective, there's some kind of weapon, and that Tuskegee experiment ain't the only thing that I could reference. There's Henrietta Lacks and plenty other facts. The dark history of medical experimentation on blacks. Now, what if natural immunity could truly be the best line of defense, and that's what I choose to believe? You disagree, well, that isn't of any consequence. You should have the right to choose if you truly was free. To keep the job, you gotta take the jab, and you can't sue the vaccine manufacturer. Who gon' take the rap? In the event I have an adverse reaction, I'm feeling like Kyrie Irving. What's the worst that can happen? I know the price, I know the value too. Your whole economy is based on the energy that I could produce, and nothing in this world can stop the truth. A pestilence from heaven, I heard the word in the garden of fruit. So why you think they deplatformed the minister? A lot of y'all is missing the backbone. RZA, what up? We need more like you that read more like you. But either this plot is plain to see, or we all psychic. Freedom to choose, freedom to rules. The question we all gotta ask: what is freedom to you? From me to you, it's the freedom to move, but freedom ain't free. What's the value of freedom to you? Freedom to choose, freedom to rules. The question we all gotta ask: what is freedom to you? From me to you, it's the freedom to move, but freedom ain't free. What's the value of freedom to you?
Everything you couldn't be.
Nobody's talking about quality composure in the face of these Nazis.
Man, that was the Plandemic right there, man. That was the first single off the album. We did that shit like a year ago, right?
Yeah, that was we was in the mix, man. And all this Pfizer shit was going on, and everything was going haywire around us, and we wanted to address it. When the minister said, "Don't take the jab," everybody was on alert. We already knew what time it was.
Facts. And so we about to bring this to a close, man. We got one more track to play for y'all. Where Nicety Girl at? Nicety Girl, you still here?
Where you at?
Where Nicety Girl at? Nicety Girl, I need you to report to the master's table immediately. We got one more track to play. And look, yes, Aida, absolutely. We want to do a remix to the Plandemic joint. We actually was talking about that like right before we released the album, because we did the song so long ago. We were like, yo, we should do a different version of the Plandemic since it's been out for so long. But we didn't want to keep the people waiting any longer than they have been waiting for the album, so we just released it as is. But we definitely down to get you on that joint. Oh man, I already know you're gonna come with some shit on that joint. I'm not doing another verse. You're gonna have to just smoke me. I got it right there. I already know you come with some shit on there. But yeah, RP, send Aida that beat. Aida, you want to do 16? You want to do 24? You want to do 32? Just go crazy. Go crazy.
Yeah.
Just go crazy.
Go crazy, yeah.
I'm waiting until I hear your verse, though. I ain't doing nothing until I hear your verse. For real. And so another thing that we want to do for the family, and y'all let us know what y'all think about this. And like I said, in the middle of this album was supposed to be done like back September, October, because we thought we knew what we was doing, but the ancestors had something else in mind. And so the album took another direction when we added the jazz elements and the live instrumentation and all of that. The album took a turn, and then, you know, we went in a whole nother direction with the album. So one thing that we want to do special for the family is, for a lot of the songs, we want to release an acoustic version, a stripped down, you know, what do you call it? Unplugged version of a lot of the songs. And so let us know what y'all think about that. And that's the reason why we added this bonus track that we're going to play. This is going to be the final track right here, which is the acoustic version of The Fort. You want to purchase the album, please go to www.themastersrsvp.com. You could order the album, the digital download, the CD. You can get the Masters Table hoodies. You could get the canvas print that goes on your wall. All of that good stuff if you want to get the full package. If you just want to get the music, is whatever you want to do. But also, the album is available on streaming platforms if you guys want to just check it out on your favorite streaming platforms. But we definitely appreciate the orders. If you go to www.themastersrsvp, that is the best way that you can support us, so we can continue to what we do, so we can get some videos done and all of the other stuff that we want to do to continue to be creative and bring y'all the highest quality that we could possibly bring to the table. So www.themastersrsvp.com. I don't think Nicety Girl's here, so we're gonna just play the last joint, and then we're gonna get up out of here. Ooh, he said the vinyl.
Oh, vinyl.
He said the vinyl. Man, look, the thing about the vinyl is super expensive, and it takes mad long. So you got to order a minimum amount, and it's going to be very expensive to do that. And then it's going to take like 6 to 8 months for you to even get, because I don't know why, but just it takes forever for them to press up the vinyl copies, and it's just very expensive. So the price point that we would have to sell the vinyl for would have to make sense.
Right.
So I don't know. I don't think we there right now. I would love to do a vinyl, especially with what we did this album right here. I would love to do the vinyl. But I don't think it's going to work out. But you can get the CD. Go to the mastersrsvp.com. We're going to have the CDs pressed up for y'all very soon. We're going to put it in a nice package. That's another thing that I wanted to say. We could have had the CDs ready and already shipped out to y'all by now, but we didn't want to do just a regular janky, just, you know, one sleeve, like, you know what I'm saying? One of these inserts inside the CD package. Like, we want to give y'all something that could be a collector's item, that could be memorabilia that I could have for a long time. But I know most people that want the CD, they don't want it just to listen to it. They want to have it as a collector's item. So we want to make sure that we give y'all a nice, decent package to go with it. We don't want to just give y'all just a CD with a little insert in there. So that's the reason why it's taking us a little bit longer to get that to y'all. For the people who ordered day one, we're just letting y'all know the reason why the CD is taking a little bit longer than we expected. But we're still working on it, and we're going to get that to y'all very soon. Thank you, Brother Ishmael. Appreciate that.
Appreciate you, bro.
All right, and here we go, man. Just the final joint right here. We had to include this on the album.
That's what this is about. You talking to the fucking master, man. I said it ain't about entertainment.
Listen, I was disappointed hearing Nas rhyme with Lil Nas X. I realized these guys never valued our respect. Still, you my favorite rapper. I can't deny you the greatest at this. King's disease might explain your actions. Like you got so big, you lost touch. Spread your wings to an angel investor. My nigga bossed up, I love to see it. Ain't no jealousy hidden underneath it. Your venture capital portfolio was pure genius, like the lyrical annotation app. Your ways and actions made you look like you the smartest nigga that came from rap. But you was caping for Asian hate. That propaganda put black America in a scope. Inflation rates got us getting gentrified. I thought you would mention I fight for reparations. You rep for Asians, I question why. And since you working on the hip-hop music, museum. Latinos and Caribbeans claiming our culture. You agreeing? Or will you?
Hold the fort down, represent to the fullest. Hold the fort down, represent to the fullest. Hold the fort down, represent to the fullest.
You with this mic here can do more to change things than Hollywood.
Seem like all the greatest rappers turn boule now. Male hair units, that's the new toupee now. Beijing the beard just to cover up the gray now. Is it too much for me to ask of you to stay down? Shout out to Ice Cube, he the realest. But who's Talib Kweli's ventriloquist? He's compromised ever since Common got with Angela Rye. He been shilling for the Democrats, I can't even lie. And y'all align with so-called street politicians like Tamika Mallory and Mike Sean Lennon. CIP and Killer Mike, who was y'all kidding? Diddy held the vote hostage for all of 5 minutes. And Jay-Z said we was past leaning. And we've been waiting on the power move since last season. A lot of y'all pathetic niggas still sitting with Vlad, signing 360 deals, getting fucked in the ass. All I ask is that you
hold the fort down, represent to the fullest. Hold the fort down, represent to the fullest.
Let me say this. We got to be fools. Nobody in the history of this planet ever got liberated through entertainers or athletes. Huh? Ask yourself that. Nobody. When you go to war, you don't go to entertain, you go to kill or be killed. We the only people that sit around and thinking athletes is a bunch of shit, man. Huh? You know, any country in the history of the planet got liberated because of entertainers or only us, we tolerate that. But when America wants your ass to go to war, you ain't going blowing no horn. That's what this is about.
RP Beats.
Yo,
thank you, brother. Thank you, man. I love you, King.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you, man, for this coming and trusting me and bringing your gifts, man, and us being able to create this, man, for our people. This was what I wanted to do, and we have the mission, you know, for our youth and the generations to come. We would leave this foundation for them. And I really appreciate you, bro. Love you and the family and everything, man. It's like this is worth more to me than money. It's just the purpose and what the legacy is worth everything.
Absolutely, man. Thank you again, man. And I don't know if I shouted out my little brother earlier. My little brother is the one that's singing on the fort. He's the one that's singing on Sunshine. Shout out to my little brother Oni. You know, coming through with the vocals. But also, man, I want to shout out your baby mama, man. Shout out to the queen,
Sandra Bell.
Sandra Bell, man. She's the one that
brought us together.
She's the one that brought us together. She knew we would. She knew before we knew that, you know, it would be a perfect match.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And so I'm grateful for her bringing us together so that we can do what we're doing. We're gonna continue to do it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever comes, we're gonna make it organic. So there's no promises about what's next. But, you know, whatever happens organically, you know, whatever our chemistry provides us to do, we're going to continue to do it. And, you know what I'm saying? Again, I'm grateful for you, bro.
Yes, King. Definitely. 3-album run. Oh, my sister. Hey, sis.
Yes, indeed.
You part of this movement. She's my number one cheerleader from day one. When I started really getting serious about my craft, my sister was always right there. And her ear on Master's Table 2. Look, I got a lot of heat from this Master's Table sitting. I made, sincere tell you, I made a lot of music for this project. I mean, we got a lot of stuff that we didn't even get to. Like this is
this dude. I cannot keep up with this dude.
Yeah, we got so many records that I put on the table, man. Like,
let's see what happens. We'll see what happens. I want to continue to focus on this project.
Yeah,
get some visuals.
We need some shows. We need to perform. I want to perform. I'm ready to go on tour. We need some sponsors. We need some bookings. We need to perform, man. A live band with us in this project.
Yeah. Musicians, promoters, hit us up, man. Hit us up, man. We need to hit the stage with this one right here.
Facts.
So we can make it do what it do in real life. You know what I'm saying? And so, but yo, thank you to all of the supporters, everybody that been rocking with us, everybody that pre-ordered the album, everybody that's streaming the album right now, everybody that tuned in with us tonight. Type a number
Thank
7
you.
in the chat. We've been here almost 3 hours. Type a number
Wow.
7 in the chat if you've been on here the whole 3 hours with us. I want to see. Type a number 7 in the chat if you've been here for the whole 3 hours with us.
Wow.
I want to see, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out to everybody. Keep supporting, keep spreading that music. We definitely need it, man. This is our people. This is for us.
Man, of course, Nikki the God.
Nikki in the building as always.
Of course, Crown 808.
Crown 808.
Oh, man, shout out to Great Black Shark. Great Black Shark, man, before we get out of here, let me drop this. Great Black Shark, click this link. This link is for you. I need you to report to the master's table immediately. I need you to report to the master's table immediately, Great Black Shark.
There's my sis.
Shout out to the God.
There's mama.
Shout out to my mama. Mama Love in the building. All of the 7s is coming through.
Wow.
Y'all 3 hours strong. Y'all been rocking with us. I don't know what's on TV right now. Power.
It's incredible.
Or something, you know, something is on right now that y'all could have been watching. You know, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you was here with us. We had a great time. I'm a little bit tipsy. You know, I can't hold my liquor like I used to, but I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I haven't been here the whole 3 hours, but I just purchased that bundle package. Salute to
Salute.
Respect to you, King.
Salute.
Respect.
Salute.
Thank you to the Mars, Nikki the God, Crown 808 for holding it down, posting the links in the chat and all of that. Some chick named Star. Everybody who ordered a Master's Table hoodie. Again,
Urban X.
Be patient with us with the CDs. Be patient with us with the CDs. We just want to make sure that we get y'all a dope package that you can hold on to for a long time. That's all that's about. So just be patient with us as far as that. Great Black Shark.
Report to the master's table.
I have been here for 2.5 hours. That's love.
Facts.
That's love. Got to get a word from the Great Black Shark before we get out of here. Got to get a word from the Great Black Shark before we get out of here, man. Yes, indeed. Shout out to everybody who came through earlier, who couldn't stay the whole time. We appreciate you as well. Dr. Ma'at, Brother Rocky Jazz, our sister, the artist Gemini, everybody that came through, even if it was just for a moment, just to say peace, just to show love. Your energy is appreciated. All of the Urban X family who pulled up to the set, we appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you guys.
Young Con the Dawn,
the
Black Dot, my son, Young Zelo,
Young Z,
Aida, of course. All of the features on the album. Damn. Okay, Great Black Shark said he won't be able to hear good. He's in transit right now. Gonna have to catch him. All right, no problem. That's okay. That's okay. We appreciate you.
Throw on that purge.
Oh, is that on? Is that on here? It's not on here.
Ain't on there. You got it in the folder, right?
I got it on. Hold on, I got it on here. We can end it with that.
Yeah, we can end with that.
We can end it with that.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be on the countdown though. That's all right. That's all right. We'll do it that way. And so I'm gonna end this how I always end this, family. Appreciate everybody tapping with us for the virtual listening party for the Master's Table album. It's available on all streaming platforms right now. If you want to support us financially, the best way to do that is go to www.themastersrsvp.com, order the digital download, order the physical copy, order your hoodies, order the entire bundle package, and we will see you guys on the other side. And although my brother DJ RP Beats is a master musician, he's a master producer, he's a master DJ on the Wheels of Steel, Me, I'm a master on the mic. I'm a master MC. But respectfully, we are not the master teachers. We are only the master students and signal boosters for the voices of the new black media. With that being said, we are out of here, black family. Peace
to the family.
And black love.
Most resilient, we poster children of prophecy fulfillment. We gotta be God's children. Spark the brain, 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 spark the brain. We here. Spark the brain, spark the brain, spark the brain. It's the third round, RPB. I don't know if they ready for this one, man. You gotta switch it up on them a little bit. You know what I'm talking about? Have a seat at the master's table. We ain't asked for no seat. We went and built up our own. You see, it's rather stable. You got 2 eyes, 2 ears, you know the rest. Look, listen, and observe, but also respect. In God we trust. It's obvious. The money ain't the root of all evil, but lack thereof. That's why they deprive you of resources. Why they focus on streams of income, at least 3 sources. We certified, we solidified. And they say they created hip-hop, but all that shit is lies. Cause every element came before the development of what we calling hip-hop now. It's all relevant to all the topics we gon' touch on. Spoiler alert, as we play this album, ain't no club songs. Boy, that hurt, but this ain't no conscious album. It's just that real shit, that Black God mantra album. I hope y'all feel this. Spark the brain, 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 spark the brain. Spark the brain, spark the brain, spark the brain. Spark the brain, spark the brain, spark the brain. Spark the brain, spark the brain, spark the brain. Spark the brain, spark the brain, spark the brain. Spark the brain, spark the brain, spark the brain. My mind is on the brain, spark the brain.
The masters, the masters, the masters, the masters.